Let's see about getting this in place. Oh, there I go, being dumb. Beg your pardon. All right, here we go. Here we go. Ah, yes, that's my little girl. That's my little girl. Eating your food. That's good. It's a new medication for day for the cat, and it's kind of stressful for both of us. To be honest, it's probably more stressful for me than her. Though I don't think it's very fun for her at all. Aw, my poor baby. But now she's eaten. Seems up and about, so that's good. Okay, hopefully I'm heard okay. I'll probably ask you guys again. All right, there we are. Okay. If you just glance at your stream list and see people playing games, you're like, what the fuck game is that? It's very intriguing. I'd find out, except I'm streaming myself, so I'll have to find out later. Hopefully they have a VOD. Here we are. Oh, my poor baby. Okay. Well, we'll figure things out. Okay. Hmm. Okay, okay. Aw, such a bit pretty girl. Blah. All right. Let's get started. Okay. All right, so let's get back to Neverwinter Nights. Okay, hopefully OBS is working with me today. Seems to be. Seems to be. There we are. Nah, poor baby. Sorry, I got distracted by my cat. She's very cute. You can't see her though. Well, that's not entirely true. Sometimes, if you watch Frog Pond Academy on Wednesdays on Effector of Change's stream, not this past Wednesday, but most Wednesdays, you might catch a glimpse of my darling little kitty in the process, because I actually have my webcam on for that. You also get a glimpse of me. Not sure that's much of an advertisement, but if you're curious. Here we go. So, let's see where I am now. Alright, per my save game title, I'm apparently heading back to Daggerford, and I'm reminded that I can't get into this area yet. Hopefully it'll be a plot point later that I'll be able to explore. Otherwise, I would be very sad. Oh, my poor... Okay. Okay. Well, she ate something, and she seemed much less distressed, so that makes me happy. Alright, anyway, you don't need more updates on my cat. Though, if you'd like to hear more, I could always give you more. You need to watch Eric the Red go to Daggerford to report in on a few quests. And maybe sell some shit. So, it looks like I've got down here to play around with. I don't know if I have any quests that take me to the wild pastures yet, but I believe the Brush of Barbs. That I can do. Well, let's go to Daggerford. The reason I'm not going to Liam's Hold yet is simply because... Ooh, 6 hours. I know that the main plot... Oops, that's not what I wanted. That's a cool option, though. That Astriel seems to be part of the main plot, and she told me to go talk to people in Liam's Hold. So I am doing everything else besides talking to people in Liam's Hold, because I'm like that. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright, well, it looks like I don't actually need to make any major shop trips. I could always buy another bag of holding, but I think we're okay. Now let's see, who do I need? Ah, stop that. Why do I keep hitting that button instead? Alright, the border dispute. I should tell Captain Frederick. Where the fuck did I find Captain Frederick? Ah, actually, that's all I can report in right now, but might as well. I'm here anyway. Why am I over here? Alright, well, I am very confused. I need to go up there, I think, the barracks. Alright, well, let's go up to the barracks. Perhaps Captain Frederick will have another task for me. I do like completing tasks. It's probably why these sorts of games appeal to me so much. It's like, I just really like tasks.
Is there something you need?
You know what? I have not talked to these characters in a while. Let's talk to them.
Talk? But we seek the great prize, and talk will only slow us down. Very well. What do you wish to talk about?
How did you acquire those colorful clothes? Gnomes are seldom known for their taste in fashion, but these sure have helped me out of a few tight spots. Furfbin laughs merrily while patting a few of his bulging pockets that line his garish jacket. For an adventurous gnome like myself, large pockets are essential. One needs room to carry around all manner of gadgets and gizmos and cogs. Perfin reaches deep into a gaping hole in his coat and produces what appears to be a handful of junk. You see a few loose wires, a broken mirror, a twisted wad of black twine, and some dead bugs. That's the most impressive collection, I say dryly. And there's an even more impressive story behind this fine collection, my friend. Picture this, my friend. I was trapped in Lady Spittlesmore's dark basement, with no hope of escape. Well, I wasn't trapped so much as barred from leaving, for the lady had come home from her daily walk a bit earlier than expected. Through the basement door, I could hear her setting up a table for afternoon tea. My empty tummy began a fierce rumbling as mealtime approached, but since I had entered her home uninvited, I couldn't make my presence known, for she would certainly summon the guards. How did you escape? I used the items I just showed you, of course. First, I slipped the mirror under the door to survey my surroundings. I could see Lady Spittlesmore slurping down her noon tea at the kitchen table, right next to the basement door. Then I used these bits of wire to construct an intricate trap. A trap for the lady? No, silly, a trap for lizards. Did you say lizards? Yes, and to catch a lizard you need bait. That's where these Modovian dung beetles come in. Burpin holds the dead beetles up to your face for observation. The aroma reminds you of stale cow chips. Oof. And how did the twine factor into your escape plan? I tied the twine around the captured lizard's tail and slid it beneath the basement door. While the old lady ran out of the house screaming, I crept out of the basement, grabbed a few snacks from the kitchen table, and left for home. What did you do with the lizard on a string? That, my friend, is a tale for another day. Burpin grins and pats one of his other pockets, knowingly. Alright, that was pretty entertaining. It's been a
Yes?
while,
Is
so do you
there
have any
some
others?
talk?
Oh,
But we seek the great prize,
we
and talk will
do.
only slow us down.
You speak of the great prize.
Very well. What do you wish to talk about?
You speak of the great prize. If you could have anything, Perfbin, what would it be? Perfbin answers without hesitation. That's simple, friend. The answer is wealth. Gold, silver, gems. Yes, gems are especially nice. Perfbin rubs his hands together greedily. Once I have enough coin and gems in my pockets, all my heart's desires can be realized at last. Your heart's desire is wealth? What of love? Or family? Hmm, yeah. What of them? Love, family, these things only lead to unhappiness in the end. Oh, that's a sad take on it. Wealth, on the other hand, has no strings attached. Its bounty is pure pleasure, purchased at a whim, and kept for as long as is necessary. You chose wealth over family? I believe it is a gnome. If a gnome is rich enough and is willing to spread the wealth accordingly, his family might call him successful and perhaps overlook past transgressions. Ah, I agree. Bring back a pot of gold and you'll be welcomed back as a conquering hero. We have a like mind, you and I. It warms my heart to hear one confirm my suspicions and approve of my motivations. Now, what other questions have you for me, my friend? Oh, hello, Gogglehead. How are you? Well, it was definitely good to see you. Thank you for dropping by. All right. Have you always been a thief? When I was young, I tried to become a great inventor like my granda, Retsonert Dugrick. Yeah, he's mentioned his granda before. She taught. Ah, I thought granda meant granddad, but apparently she. Hmm. Well, I mean, there are a couple of options for this. I could be correct. I could be mistaken in my linguistic conjunction. Granda could have undergone a change at some point in his or her apparently life. All sorts of interesting possibilities there. This game is surprisingly progressive, I think. They also let me wear a dress. Hey, for something that got its start in the early 2000s, that's not too bad. Though it was remade in more 2010s, so maybe that explains. Anyway, she taught me the two fundamental truths of gnomish inventions. First, for every trivial problem, there exists a complex invention to solve it. I gotta remember that for Igor. Second, every invention can be approved with the liberal addition of cogs. I definitely have to remember that for Igor. As with most young lags in the Dugrick clan, I was often tasked with peeling potatoes for harvest stew. It was there, deep within the bowels of the underground kitchen, where I conceived my first great invention, the Shredomagic 1000. What's a Shredomagic 1000? That's fun to say. It was an invention that would be desired by every gnomish housewife and one destined for a place of honor in Gon's High Tower, or in Gon's High House of Wonders in Baldur's Gate. There it would be displayed alongside Gurn's great gnome finger and Baldric's brilliant blam blower. I would like to see these things. I would also like to learn how to say them fast enough to incorporate them into Negro monologue. I think that would be very fun. Fueled by a burning desire, I feverishly set to building my first prototype. When it was finished, I persuaded the chief cook, Biddy Bitterbreath, to test my invention. She chose the New Harvest Festival as the day to try out my device, as it involved peeling a veritable mountain of potatoes. That seems like a bad idea, because if it goes wrong, then you've messed up the harvest. You should try it on a day when you don't have to peel a veritable mountain of potatoes, I would think. I don't think this is Perfin's fault entirely. This is Daggerford. Hello, William Barty. It's nice to meet you. I am playing Darkness over Daggerford with my character Eric the Red. You are correct. Eric the Red is a halfling sorcerer of chaotic good nature and has a bad tendency to recognize that there are traps and just walk into them anyway. Right now, I am getting some of Perfbin Dugert's backstory. Oh, you played through this a couple weeks ago. That's very good. If I get stuck, I'll ask you a question. I'm having quite a lot of fun with it. I've never played it before, so it's very cool. All right. To grant my device maximum exposure, she began to peel the potatoes within full view of the banquet's most prominent guests. This proved to be my undoing. See, I think this lady kind of screwed him over. You got to test it first. You're artistic, so you can help. Oh, well, that's good. I appreciate that. Ah, it didn't. Oh dear. All right, I'll go with it didn't work as planned. Something jammed in its navigational system, for it veered away from the mountain of potatoes and headed straight for the guest table. Mayor Wimblesnort's new silk hat was the first victim, followed by Dame Ezza's prize wig, flinging strands of gray hair into Bitterbreath's famous harvest soup. Oh, this poor guy. The guests' screams could be heard for miles as they desperately sought refuge from the Shredomatic's whirling fury. Dame Edgar, now complete. I thought it was Dame Ezza. Hmm. Oh, well. You know, I always kind of thought gnomes would be gender fluid. So, now completely bald without a wig, turned red as a beet and dived headlong into a bowl of New Harvest punch. Ah, they didn't lead to any quests or special items? Well, that's okay. Sometimes it's good just to get the backstory. But we'll see. If I'll let you know if it leads to anything interesting for me. I suspect not, if it didn't for you. But we'll see. I just like a good story. The Harvest Festival was a complete disaster, but fortunately my pride was spared any serious injury, as all in attendance said the device showed promise, with a bit of further testing. Of course, I spent the rest of the week peeling potatoes in Bitterbreath's dark kitchen. Uh, that was a rousing tale. Did you attempt any other inventions? I had one final inventive episode up my sleeves, but that's talk for another day, as the pain of the incident is still fresh in my mind. Now, do you have any other questions for me? All right. It's been a while since I've talked to him, so let's see if there are any
Yes?
more
Is there
prompts.
something you talk? But
Oh,
we seek the great prize.
we need less talking and more looting. All right, so I guess that's all for now. All right, so let's talk to Reagan and see what she has to say.
Yes, what do you want?
Darn leftover cold. I've got my voice back, but I'm still making gross noises every so often, so I do apologize. Have I been to the inn yet? I have. Basically, I've met Astriel, well, Amara, but now Astriel, and got, okay, sorry, my camera decided to be weird, and gotten through the quests in Daggerford before she fled. Yep, I do. I have a fancy dress. It's right here. Um, the doorman entertains me endlessly. Now she's left though because we got ambushed. So now I'm doing a lot of side quests. I have not gone to Liam's Hold yet to deal with the farmers because that's where the main quest told me to go. And I'm the sort of person who has to do all the side quests before I do the main quest, if it's at all possible. Yeah, I'm like that. So, yep. All right. So let's see, Reagan.
We would do better to save our energy for battle,
So
not
I've
waste it
met.
on needless conversation.
I like her. So I've met the werewolves, and I found the recipe, and then ate the soup anyway because I wanted to see what the maze was like. Um, I went down a well to find a sword, and unfortunately, I could not go out the exit to the lizardmen because I did not have the stamina. So I had to take the shortcut that was given to me by the ghost. That disappointed me a little, but it was a good shortcut, so it worked out. And my favorite quest. Yep. I have that somewhere in my possession. Um, my absolute favorite quest was the dead guy whose sister's murdered. Did I kill the dragon? I feel like I convinced it to leave. I might be incorrect about that. Maybe my notes will tell me, but I feel like I convinced it to leave. Eh, it just says I freed Paradis. No, it's okay. Eric the Red's doing pretty well in the experience department. I'm not too worried about it. I'll take him into some other thing later on. Level 11's pretty good for now. The portrait I got from the Neverwinter vault. It is from the cover of one of Melanie Ron's Dragon Prince novels. Probably Sunrunner's Glory, something like that. I thought it made a good pyromaniac halfling portrait. All right, so Regan, I wish to know more about you. For what purpose? Uh, well, if I know what motivates you, it'll be easier to see that your needs are met. I hail from the Amnian crown of Kazula. I thought I talked to her about this, but that's okay. Though I haven't been there in quite some time. Perhaps I didn't save when I did. My former yeah, my former goodness. Okay, one sec. Right. Anyway, my former occupation was captain of the Kazula Gem Guard. I don't know why I'm having trouble with her dialogue. The mines of Kazula, that is a cool idea, produce a significant number of valued gems. So great are the profits that the town elders commissioned a military unit specifically tasked with guarding the mines. Tell me about Kazula. You've never heard of Kazula? Well, it's a town governed by greed. The gem mines lie in the center of all theological and political activities within the town. There's but one deity worshipped in Kazula, Timora, who grants wealth to the lucky. Ah, what the hell did I just do? Oh, the commoner just closed the door on me. Okay, whatever. If you don't mind, I'd prefer not to continue this line of questioning, Eric. What else do you wish to discuss? What is the Gem Guard? The mines of Kazula produce a significant number of valued gems. So great are the profits that the town elders commissioned a military unit specifically tasked with guarding the mines. Aw, doesn't support your paladin mount? I'm sorry to hear that. I think you gotta go with the kind of special mounts for the or special modules for that one. It's a shame though. mm, mm. Like Wyvern Crown of Cormier or something like that. And the three main, of course. I'd imagine there are some fan made ones that would accommodate horses though. I don't know how you search for that. I'm not sure if someone's made a list. I love those lists. They're so interesting. Which reminds me, I gotta find a good Greyhawk centered one for a barbarian so I can play my version of Tynan. But that's beside the point. Anyway, where am I? Oh, okay, what happened? I stopped being captain. Did you leave willingly? I mentioned to you before how words are weapons that can be turned back upon their owner. Perhaps once I have a better sense of your character, I may relate to you a bit more about my precipitous decline. Until then, I hope I've allayed any misgivings you have about my motives and sense of duty. You have, for now. That's good. All right. So, I don't know why I ended up in a building, but let's come out of the building and talk to her again.
Yes, what do you want? We would do better to save our energy for battle, not waste it on needless conversation.
You said before that you once held a prestigious post within the Kazula Guard. What happened? So you would have me unsheath the words that might lead to my own destruction. Very well, Eric. I tire of keeping secrets, and you've proved yourself to be a forthright companion. Thank you. I did not leave the Gem Guard willingly. I was forced out. My superior officer, the Gem Guard dispatcher, disagreed with my approach for governing the mines. He believed that loyalty to the Gem Guard superseded one's sense of duty or justice. One should never be forced to choose loyalty over justice. Yet, it is a decision all guards must be prepared to make, so he asked you to break the law. No, he asked that I ignore the law-breaking of others. I am a sorcerer rogue, chaotic good, so I'll go with what kind of law-breaking are we talking about here? Because there are levels, of course. I mean, she's seen me do all sorts of crap. The guards were in collusion with a powerful thieves guild who had all but taken complete control of the mines and their output. I uncovered the plot and revealed it to my superior officer. Little did I know that not only was the dispatcher involved in the plot, but he was its ringleader. This I found out later, in prison. At the time, I simply suspected he was trying to protect our fellow guards from punishment for their crimes. Ooh, that's not a fun story. I must admit to feeling conflicted by the terrible choice set before me. I felt a loyalty to the Gem Guard, but I felt a greater devotion to my deity. What deity? Helm. I was a devoted Helmite at the time, but I've since fallen out of favor with the Vigilant One. I failed him. I can say no more on this subject, as the pain lies too near to the surface. Aw, poor Reagan. How are you feeling today? I feel fine, ready for whatever comes to pass. Oh, hey, it's hers just goes on. When we spoke before, you mentioned a falling out with Helm. Is he no longer your deity? I am no longer worthy of his attention. The Watcher demands justice, bravery, supplication of self, and deference to a greater cause. We've known each other for some time now, Eric. You have earned my trust and the right to hear my tale in its entirety. Oh. When I uncovered corruption within the Gem Guard, I was deeply disturbed and searched my feelings, awaiting Helm's guidance. After a few agonizing days, I realized that justice trumps all loyalties, so I sought to make the culprits known and cleanse the Guard of its evil taint. You made the... it doesn't hurt to support her after the fact. I will say you made the correct decision. If allowed to spread, corruption has no bounds. Yes, I sensed Helm's approval when I finally committed myself to the path of justice. However, as is often the case, it was a path rife with perils which I would soon discover. The dispatcher, a preening peacock named Cantos Riverhorn, was new to his position. Though capable administrator, he seemed less concerned with rules and actions, causing the day-to-day activities within the Guard to suffer. Hey, baby girl. You eating your food? Good. Sorry, cat. Yeah, okay. Let me give you some attentions. Yeah. Such a girl. Okay, you do what you want to do. Okay, anyway. Some guards became more lax in their duties, arriving late at their posts, if at all. Others began participating in activities unsuitable for trained professionals. Sounds like he wasn't doing a particularly good job, and should have been replaced. I felt that Cantos deserved the benefit of the doubt, and that it wasn't my place to judge his handling of the guards, so I simply adjusted my own expectations and continued to do my job. But then I received a letter. It was an anonymous note slipped under my bedroom door that detailed infiltration of the Gem Guard by a local thieves guild called the King's Tears. It was then that I felt the need to approach the dispatcher. I read him the note and provided details of my initial interrogations. He listened intently before producing his own document. It was a signed affidavit from a large sampling of guards that accused me of stealing gems from the mines. Oof. I was placed under arrest and sent down into the mines to work alongside the orc slayers and prison convicts who comprised the bulk of the mine's workforce. The work was hard, unbearable, but the most difficult thing of all was the treatment I received at the hands of the guards. They saw me as a traitor and deserving of the harshest treatment possible. I would have died in those mines if I hadn't found a means to escape, but that's a story for another day. Alright, okay, so that's all I can ask her about for now. Okay, we are caught up. I will save, because that was fun, but I don't want to hear it again. Alright, mostly I don't know if my voice can do the monologue for that long. So let's go find the barracks and report in because I scared away some elves. I still feel kind of bad about that. I feel like it would have been possible for them to coexist. But, I mean, the elves did kind of go scorched earth really early on by blocking the river, but still I feel like it could have been resolved. I do like that world map. It's a very cool world map. Alright. Hello, Captain Frederick. You seem able.
Ah, you return, my friend. Tell me, did you perchance pay a visit to the wild elf tribe in the Lonely Barrens?
I did. I managed to convince her to leave the area.
You have my gratitude, friend. You have saved the lives of countless farmers. Take this amulet as reward. May it serve you well.
I was glad to help out, Frederick. Goodbye to you. Alright, any more quests?
Hello again. As always, I am Captain Frederick of the Daggerford Militia. How might I be of service?
Ah, nothing new. Sorry, just a sec. I got distracted by something cute. I'll be right back. No. Why don't you eat some, lad? Eat some more. If you eat more, I cannot manhandle you like I like to. Yeah, get big and strong. Okay. Sorry. This guard is nice. Oh yes, Dratharian is an asshole. Save the courts? Yeah, indeed. No, I agree with you about Dratharian. I thought he was very funny. But sadly, that person they were hunting down did die, and I never completely found out what he wanted to say. Though I did get to know a little bit about the poor Duke's death. Poor guy. Yeah, I got a lot of completed quests here. I feel quite accomplished. Now, let's see what else I can do. Scavenging the countryside. I got one of these left. Frenegold is... I got a map for that. Astriel leads me to Havasar in Liam's Hold. Cattle rustling is in Liam's Hold. And the map I've got... No, not that one. Got a lot of shit I did not organize. Alright, well, who needs organization, really? Ah, there it is. Okay, east of Liam's Hold. Tematman. Alright, well. Organization is key. Indeed, but I am playing a halfling who does not have much by way of attention span, so I think perhaps organization would be bad roleplay in this case. Nah. I could get another bag of holding. I might get another bag of holding. How's my money situation? Nothing wrong about it. Eh, not bad. I could afford another bag of holding. If I can remember which fucking building. Pardon me? Ah, there it is. I'm right nearby. I like these little fountains. I do not have the fancy running water options on though, because OBS on my computer decided to try to die. All the time. It's what your character would do? Yeah, that's fair. My Pezless Paladin was pretty organized. My wizard who went through Hordes of the Underdark was organized when she felt like it. And Eric is not. Ooh, scary ended. I like this guy. Hello. I could buy something cool, couldn't I? Oh man, that would take up all of my money, but it is nice. I'll hold off for now, but if I fight something that kills me with death magic, I will come back and fix that. That is a cool trick, that one. Ring of Power. I can't afford that fucker. Man, that's nice though. Where's a Ring of Spell Battle? Spellcraft. I feel like I'm going to be fighting a devil at some point. This is the gist I'm getting. Alright. Okay. Alright, one more bag folding. Goodbye, fellow. I don't know, I think it's quite exciting. You played through as a 40th level Paladin Cleric Rogue, so you don't know what I'm gonna struggle. That's true. Comparatively, I will probably have a harder time with everything, because I am a level 11 Sorcerer Rogue. So, but that's okay. Did it scale? I do not like that my little halfling does not appear to be wearing shoes. I am not a fucking hobbit. I am wearing boots. My halfling people wear boots. No one asked me if I were like a hobbit. I am not.
Hear ye, hear ye!
I wonder if that guy who sent me on the sword quest is back at the Happy Cow Tavern. I want to go see before I leave. Hi, Rashke. That's okay. I was actually a little late today. I got new medication for my cat, so I had to figure out timing. I know halflings are offhand hobbits, but they're not that offhand. My guy is wearing shoes, damn it. What kind of cat? Oh, she's a tabby. What do they call them? The Magi types? The ones that have no, nope, no showing cat. Not here anyway. If you watch, Effector of Change is a Twitch streamer who on Wednesdays has a D&D campaign called the Frog Pond Academy. And I am one of the players in the Frog Pond Academy, and in that, I actually do have my webcam on and you can see what I look like. And sometimes my cat will make an appearance. So if you want to see my cat, you'll have to watch that stream, because OBS does not like to play Neverwinter Nights and have my webcam on at the same time. I don't know what OBS has against my webcam, but it does not work. It hates me. So, no cat for you. Deep dive for a cat, maybe. That's okay. You can just imagine the cutest little tabby around, and you will be close. Except she's cuter. She's also about 4 pounds, so she's very tiny.
Yes? What do you want?
Pleasure to see you.
Oh. Well, she seems to be bitching about the same guy. Small. She is very small. She's also, got a few health issues right now, hence the medication. But she's also adorable. Alright. Where'd she go?
Yes? What do you want?
Pleasure to see you.
Stuck past a black dragon, fought a whole army of lizard folk, kick up. Ah, her story seems to be very similar to mine. Alright, I'm gonna talk to her again. I want to see what else she says. Drunk ass. Ha. Alright, alright. Dahlia.
Pleasure to see you.
Alright.
Pleasure to see you. Pleasure to see you.
Oh. Well, I guess that's what happened to that Vernus. That answers that question. She murdered him and shoved him in the ocean. Which, you know, I can't really blame her. We'll never really know why he wanted the sword. I suppose it doesn't matter. Yeah. I may put up a picture of the cow at some point, though. And you might be able to see her that way. I just don't have a picture ready at this time. But maybe. You know, that's a very good question. Why trap them down the hill? I don't think I can answer that. Alright, I guess I gotta go back to the Lonely Barrens first. You know, I really should have just gone there from the Lonely Barrens, and there you go, but... I'm not sure why that guy did anything, to be honest with you. I think he just got his, kicks, killing adventurers. He may never have even wanted the sword, he just wanted us all to die down a web, well, out of some sick sexual fantasy. Seems to make as much sense as anything. Alright, so... Rashke, meet William Barty. William Barty, meet Rashke Tiger. Yep. Well, according to the girl, she stabbed him and shoved him out to sea, so I don't imagine we will see him again. You two are both my sources of information about Daggerford. I appreciate it. Alright. So, now I can go to the Brush of Barbs. What are you doing? Yes? No? Maybe? Want to come up here? Ah, I think you want to come up here. Well, I can help you with that. Okay. Alright, one sec. Hi. Hi. Up here? Okay. Want to look at the screen? You can see a tiny halfling set people on fire. Okay. Too bad I didn't have the con. Yeah. Well, I went to the lizard men after all, and went the long way. It was fun. I disguised myself as lizard folk and caused havoc.
Oh, that's... Ha!
Okay, I can't wave That's annoying. Well, I am holding us. Maybe I should actually hold a weapon. Speaking of, where is my, Alright. What weapon do I want to hold for this? The rapier could do. Rapier, I hardly know her. Wait, that's a really weird line. Shouldn't say shit like that. Taking the long way around. This is true. This is true. I should sell some of these torches. I don't need this many torches, even granting my character's pyromaniac tendencies. Alright. Okay. I guess that's what I have. Yep, there's the Sword of Paradise. I could probably sell it, but you know, it's kind of nice to have a souvenir. At some point, I'll get sick of running out of space and I'll sell it then. Alright. Maybe this will be easier. You can help, guys. Alright. My UMD skill is non-existent. There you go. Sorcerer. One I took a bit in Rogue to get Persuade, but only Sorcerer. So. I could take another point of Rogue at some point. Ah, yes, yours is 60. Like level 60? Oh, you did say you were high level, but... Oh, do you use one of those mods that allow you to go higher than the usual level cap? Because that's pretty cool. I've always wanted to try those. I think... Oh, fucking hell. Alright, well, when in doubt... Stop that. Don't talk to my colleagues. When in doubt, back up and shoot them with a fireball. I'm not playing on hardcore. Oh, the skill is 60. Gotcha, gotcha. Playing on Xbox. Gotcha. I am playing on computer. I'm using Cameron's character override hack. That's the main module or modification I'm using at this time. Not so much for Eric. Eric's fine. But my first character that went through, it is fun on PC. The modding community is spectacular. There's all sorts of really, really interesting shit you can do with mods. Or games, anyway. I mean, it's like $5, so if you ever... half the time. Not all the time, but I mean, it goes on sale a lot. So if you ever do want to play, it'll be pretty easy. So, of course, obviously, you don't have to. Alright, let's blast the shit out of some spiders. Now, that actually solves the problem for me. But let's go this way. I don't particularly like not having my torch because I can't see with shit. I think it's my graphics setting. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I can barely see the paths in the map. Yep, there's some more. Here, friends. At least these things die pretty easy. Ah, that's cool. That is a fun way to do it, taking the character through as many as you can. I did a little bit of that. I've been basically taking them through storylines. So, my character who went through the main campaign is Stephen Lioness, the paladin who wears no pants. That's where I use Cameron's character override hack the most. He went through the main campaign as well as both Erebeth, well, a separate continuity, but Erebeth's Revival and Erebeth's Redemption. Then I have Vipsania Shutterstar, the evil elf wizard who is a terrible parent and dragged the baby Tynan into the Underdark and beyond. She went through Shadows of Undertide, the bridge module Shadowhaunt, Hordes of the Underdark, and the trilogy called The Gods Themselves, which was quite fun. I got to try to smack the crap out of the symbol. I lost, but you know, it was fun. Eventually I turned him into a Drider. I thought that was good parenting. Because the top to summon him didn't work in the fan-made module, I decided that meant he escaped. So I've got a tentative idea for playing the baby. With the mod? Oh no, you can turn the baby into a Drider in Hordes of the Underdark. That's not a mod. Now, the mod I played afterwards, though, the adventure I played afterwards called The Gods Themselves, I could not summon the baby, so I figured he escaped. There's actually a device right outside of the Beholder's camp in the second level of in the second chapter of the game, in the Underdark, that you can put the baby in. Yep, that is very fun. And I turned him into a Drider. Poor baby. He's a good boy. Anyway, I figured since in the mod it didn't have the programming to allow me to summon him, that meant he escaped. I like that as a story idea. So, somewhere out there, Tynan the X-Drider is roaming around, and I might play him as a character at some point, because I think it would be fun. talking about the same thing, turning him into a drider. You just put him in the machine. It's quite fun. Ah, this fucking thing. Uh-oh, I'm gonna die. I did not save her, simply did I? Oh no, I lived. Yay. I lived. Did I? Uh-oh, did I miss a corpse? I think so. I might have missed a corpse somewhere. There's a little fucker. There it is. Drop. It sounds like you are aware that you could turn him into a drider in Hordes of the Underdark, but if not, there's a machine outside of the Beholder's place that allows you to do it, and it's very, very, very entertaining. That poor baby. I took him through so much hell before that happened. Because, you know, he got turned... Really? You fucker. There we go. You had no idea? Oh, well.
You shall find a quick death.
There are all sorts of fun things you can do if you're evil. But yeah, it's a special bonus. If you, quote, rescue the baby in Shadows of Undertide and don't give the baby back, and you keep the baby into Hordes of the Underdark, you can turn the baby into a drider. Or a goblin. But Vibsania did love her baby, so she turned him into a drider instead. At least in so much as Vibsania could love anything, because she was neutral evil and quite good at being neutral evil, all things considered. It's funny the little things you end up encountering, and if you play in different ways. All right, let's see. Okay, so I know I can go down that way as well. Gosh, this is giving me Eye of the Beholder flashbacks. Which one was it? Maybe Darkmoon, with all the fucking paths. You didn't know you could change him? Yeah, you could. It's fun. Eddie becomes summonable as a henchman. It's quite fun that way. That said, as there is the downside that you can't summon him outside of the Hordes of the Underdark module because it's a special device, and that's kind of sad. Well, I mean, you're playing the same PC for all of them, so it's understandable. If you're playing the same PC for all of them, obviously you gotta stick with the RP that you started with. Though he's now undead? Oh, Pirates of the Sword Coast? Well, you know, like a Belnord. You're allowed to do that, I think. My god, okay, finally. Jesus Christ, that was annoying. I do know my modules. I did play Pirates of the Sword Coast, as I recall, a long time ago, but I don't remember very much about it, so it's on my list. I think I'm gonna go up here and see where the other path leads in the meantime. And I try to keep track of things like that if I hear them that might affect my character's roleplay. Alright. Oh, looks like I got the last of those fuckamarus. Ooh. Thinking of the opportunities, Rushke? I mean, I think it's kind of like a sub-race in that it'd be interesting to see how much of that continues in another module. Like, what traits stick around and what traits don't, because the sub-race thing is always kind of interesting. They all work? Oh, neat. That would be fun. I'll have to try it. I actually don't remember how I beat it the first time, so it'll be fun to play it again. It's on my list. Oh, it even says you're undead and not human. That is very cool. Oh, okay. I guess my paths already branched. Maybe. Alright, let's go this way. Oh, this way. This is where I want to go. Okay. Going around. Round. I don't like missing spots. Ah, okay. So, in the end, I'm going the same place. Which is where I was, I think. Is this where I was? It is where I was. The bone I left behind, the bones. The cocoon. Alright. Good. I'm not missing anything important. Oh, I'm glad I switched around though, because I would have missed that. Ah. Oh. Oh, baby. Poor thing. Come here, you. I'll let you back up. You misjudged the jump, huh? Poor thing. Sorry, one sec. I got distracted. Interesting, interesting. I didn't know. I did not know that you could work that way. That is very cool. I feel like I remembered you could export as undead, but I couldn't remember. I didn't actually think it meant anything, so that's very cool that it does mean something. Oh, you can't get drunk again. Well, I guess it depends on the character. You could make that into a source of angst and consternation. Or just play teetotaler. Alright, here we go. We are in a wider range. So, is there anything else I can find out about this Fernigold fellow? Alright, this poor guy. I do know that the map is bullshit. Ah, okay. Interesting, interesting. That is very cool. Alright. Does the past westward give me any new areas? I doubt it, but let's look. Nope. Just Liam's hold. I wonder if when I play Pirates, if my character will end up being undead after all. I wonder what I will choose to do.
Through thistles and thorns, ho-hum, with the birds and squirrels, pum-pum, we ran with the... oh, I'm not sure what came over me there.
Griffin, are you possessed by something? Do I need to exorcise you? Do you always end up undead? Probably. I can't recall. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not sure if I did finish it or not. Ah, no choice. Well then. Then I clearly will end up undead. That'll be fun. I'll keep that in mind. I thought there was a way to fix it at the end if you wanted to, though. But maybe I'm mistaken. Or maybe I found a mod at some point that did it for me. Which would not be surprising. This is interesting. Haha. Alright. I'm surprised that there's nothing to talk to or kill in here. I mean, it does seem like a nice place to rest, so that's good. Okay. Well. Actually, hold on. There are 2 entrances, isn't there? Where's just the one? Nope, just the one. I was misreading. Alright. Well, let's save. Found a cave. I don't know, I feel like there would be some interesting advantages to being permanently undead, though. Ah, there we go. I think my cat's finally forgiven me. For the new meds. Okay. Perhaps I'll find something there later. Ah, your cat is scratching the basement door? Well, you should let it in, or out. I am very pro cats going where they want, because I have a cat, and have been slightly brainwashed. Ah, interesting, interesting. So it depends on what you decide to do there, clearly. Actually, why not just leave that in there? I don't know, they both sound like good options. I guess it
I
depends on
have
what...
often envied the druids in their reverence of nature. To be able to perceive the true splendor in this simple foliage. To. Ow! Stupid prickly bush!
I feel you, Regan. The outdoors are beautiful until you fall into a bush, which is honestly what tends to happen to me. Oh, twin oaks. Okay. Forest bramble. Forest bramble. Oh. Between these two towering oak trees, the forest bramble thickets are especially dense. Rows of long creeping thorn vines snake through the bramble, forming an impenetrable wall of prickly foliage. I do have spellcraft. Ah! The creeping vines have been enchanted by a very powerful druid. The vines can only be commanded when a certain password is spoken. Well, perhaps one day I will learn the password. I would enjoy that very much. And meet a druid. I should play a druid. I've actually never really played a druid. But I have to say, watching the D&D movie made me think, you know, it looks like it would be really fun to play a shifter. Though obviously I know that shifter in the game is not going to have quite that many wild-shaped slots. But, you know. Perhaps she has a nifty item that allows her extra. It's D&D. Who knows? There's all sorts of ways that could come about, I suspect. The D&D movie, by the way, was quite entertaining. I expected it to be terrible, and it was not. I have to admit, I was wrong. I definitely recommend it, though. It was very, very fun. Do I have a reason to collect berries? Do I have a reason not to collect berries? Oh, a rope tied to a post. Oh dear. And a dead badger. Hmm. Ed Greenwood apparently liked the movie. He has a video up on YouTube where he nitpicks it a little bit, but all fun nitpicks in the sense. Oh, a badger heart. I feel like I might want that at some point. I don't know. I'm a halfling. I collect shit. It's what I do. Um, but it seemed like he really what additional? I'm not sure what you mean, William Barty. Can you clarify? Oh, what addition? Oh, to be honest with you, I'm not really sure. I didn't. I'm not sure there was anyone. Oh, I see. I see. Yes, I did figure that out eventually. Um, I did. It didn't like immediately stand out as any one addition to me. To be fair, I mean I've got the most experience with, well, third with Neverwinter Nights, of course, but there wasn't really any like reference to the spell plague or anything like that. My guess is that it's probably fifth, but you know, with some little bits of leeway thrown in. I don't remember if anyone seemed like they were multi-class, or maybe they all were a little bit multi-class, since it is Honor Among Thieves. So I would say probably fifth, but not like hardcore. I'd imagine someone a bit more familiar with D&D in general would probably be able to pinpoint it, but I really couldn't. I do know Neverwinter was in it, and that made me laugh. The Lord of Neverwinter was not Nasher, because I suspect that this was considerably later than that. And what the fuck am I looking at? Hold on a sec. And, okay, there we go. That's better. What is this? Another piece of bone? An obelisk? Oh, I'm gonna walk away for a sec, and I'm gonna see what's on here. I know it. Nothing. Okay. Hmm. Oh, by the way, so you're thinking like certain spells worked? Yes, they said it was Neverember that they said, so that must be further along. Yeah. Um. Let's see. There was a character that the bard didn't do spells, which was something that that Ed Greenwood pointed out. So it wasn't easy to tell with that. Though that said, it wasn't technically stated that he couldn't. Um. Ed Greenwood did point out, though, his friends are in danger, so he probably would do spells. But I think I remember reading somewhere that one of the movie creators suggested that the character was played by a player who forgot he could do spells, and I felt called out. It's kind of a joke in my group when we were watching it, because quite a few of my gaming group watched it, not all of us, but some of us. And there is someone who is very humorously serious, like the paladin. Hmm. and we were saying that the paladin could totally be one of his characters. And in my case, I was thinking, I don't know which character could be mine. And then they said, the bard is played by a player who forgot he could cast spells. And I'm like, yeah, there I am. I absolutely have played characters and forgotten they had spells. I remember Order of the Stick really. I've read it up to a point, but then I got distracted. So I'm definitely not caught up. I think around the time where I remember leaving off, I think the dwarf was a vampire? If that makes sense. I feel like that was like a bunch of years ago, though, so the plot's probably gone all sorts of directions by now. Alright, so let's see. Lore, read the runes. Ah, here lies the great Talarthair. Oh wow, this map actually does something? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I spoil it, Rushke? Well, sorry. Now I feel guilty. If it helps, I really enjoyed it. And, I won't spoil more than that. So. If you do read it, I hope you enjoy it. And, I hope I did not ruin the experience for you. I gotta watch out for that. Alright, so let's say it Tematmath. Ah. Oh, okay. A soft breeze blows through the ravine, and you hear a few words carried like whispers on the wind. There upon the ancient throne of Talarthair, place the offerings, the bone of the long dead, the heart of the recently deceased, and the fruit of what may live. Well, fortunately, because I didn't pick up any bones, they gave me a bone. Thank you for giving me a bone, game. I would have been really frustrated otherwise. Maybe. Hold on. Flip around. Fucking angles. Hey, yo, idiots, out of the way. Idiot followers, thank you. Alright, so on the throne. I gotta watch out, though. I try not to spoil things for people most of the time, but I do sometimes forget and trip up. Alright, so we got some berries and the heart of the badger. I did know I was going to need the heart of the badger. I do have good instincts there. Alright. Now what? Okay. Okay. I put them on the throne. Touch the obelisk. Oh. Dark green mist swirls out of the ancient obelisk, dancing chaotically on the breeze, before settling onto the throne. Suddenly, there is a flash of light, then only darkness. Uh-oh. What the fuck did I do to myself? Ah, I found it too. Oh dear. I also found a corpse. Oh, that guy's dad is gonna be so sad. I just found a dead kid. I'm very sad about that. Okay, well, the corpse of a teenage boy lies on the floor before you. Examine the corpse. The corpse matches the description given to you by Fernigold the Elder. The corpse is the son, Fernigold the Younger. The corpse's gaunt face is twisted into a mask of horror. This young man died screaming. Yeah, I guess I should probably pick up the corpse.
This pack is heavier than I am.
Alright, well, is it disrespectful to carry a corpse in a bag of holding? I'm asking for a friend. Alright, where's the corpse? Sorry, dude. I'm 3 feet tall. I can't carry a fucking corpse. Isn't that technically what we do? It is what we do. You are correct. Alright. Okay. Yep. So anyway, Ed Greenwood pointed out a few nitpicks, and I mean, they're valid. But he also said he really liked it, and that the nitpicks were just, like, little things. So, it was nice to know that Ed Greenwood liked it. Alright. Like I said, I honestly thought it was going to be terrible, and it was not terrible. That's my review of the movie for you. Okay. Can I get this guy from here? Alright, I can. Yep. Like I said, I mean, I was shocked. When I heard about it and saw the trailer, I was like, there's no way this is gonna be a good movie. I was like, I absolutely figured it was gonna be terrible. I mean, hopefully entertainingly terrible, but I figured terrible. And it was not, in my opinion. It really was not. I think they did a good job of keeping, like, a cohesive story, while adding a lot of little touches that folks would recognize. I was surprised, though. They got it to work in the Forgotten Realms, and I figured, no way that's gonna work. Like, there's just too much Forgotten Realmsiness of the whole thing. There's no way they can set the movie in that. Maybe Greyhawk, because there aren't quite as many recognizable NPCs and such, but they did. They did. It was really good. And they managed to get the lore in there, like, enough that you knew what was going on, and, like, some Easter eggs for if you know more about the setting, without being, like, getting anybody lost. And I thought they did a really good job. Yep. Totally shocked me. Oh, what's this thing? Oh, yes, I love this thing. Rod of the Ghost. Oh, hey, that means I can get rid of my ghostly visage spell and trade it in for something better next time I level up. That's good. I like that.
This pack is heavier than I am.
Bitch or bitchin'. We're keeping that fucking rod. Because I want to trade that out for something swankier. It's actually Forgotten Realms. There's a significant part of it that takes place in Neverwinter, and the Harpers have a role of sorts. So, like I said, I mean, I would never have thought it would have worked. You could probably quote. I think there are definitely bits on Twitter where I said, "There's no way this is gonna work. 'This is gonna be terrible.'" Sorry, guys, it is, but it's gonna be terrible. I have to eat my words. Oh, no, no, I said it was. And that's what surprised me because I never thought it would work in the Forgotten Realms. So I do apologize for saying that
Ugh, this
unclearly,
pack is heavier than I am.
but it was Forgotten Realms and it worked out really well. Hater, maybe a little, maybe a little. Forgotten Realms is a fun world to play games in, but it's not a world I would have thought you could make it work. Of course, I do like the most Forgotten Realms novels, but like I don't think they're spectacular. I could rant about Drizzt all day, but who can't rant about Drizzt? Let's be honest here. Remembered Realms. That's true. That's true. Hey, you can come back up here if you want. I startled the cat. I'll put that in there. Alright, free up more space. Okay, so I think that's what we got here. I'll have to carry this boy back to his dad. He forgot the Alamo. Forgot the Alamo and remembered the realms. Tisk tisk, William Barty. Tisk tisk. Like I said though, gotta eat my words. Gotta eat my words. There we go. Still mad about what they did with Igwilf, though. They Forgotten Realms-ized her. Alright. Alright. Okay, here we go. Okay. Alright, so let's see. We are here. So I can go back up. Is there anywhere else I haven't gone? I don't think I've gone here yet. So let's be thorough. Gosh, it's gonna be hard to give that guy his son's corpse. I mean, I'm gonna do it, of course, because I found his corpse. But that's gonna be emotionally difficult. Probably I should have just skipped going back to town and done this and then gone back to town and turned in all the quests, but who knows? I think Eric likes Daggerford. It is a comfy sort of place. Asshole leadership aside right now. Right. Maybe that's all? There's definitely a place over here, but I don't see a way to get there. So I'm gonna hope it's a quest I can go to later. I'll be sad if it's not. Or it could just be there for decoration. So I guess we'll see. I could try to plus sign myself over in debug mode, but that is probably cheating. And by that I mean it's definitely cheating. Oh! Oh, hell, let me unmod them. Sorry about that, Rashke. I'm not keeping a good eye on my board, so let's fix that. Oh! Turning Bast into an orgy goddess. That is fair. A fair point. Okay. No, it's fine. I have nothing against orgies in general. Yeah, I can see being irked by that one. My big thing is Igwil because she was my favorite in Greyhawk when as an evil witch. You know, enslaves demons, gets enslaved by demons, etc. I thought she was great, and then all of a sudden I look her up, and it's like, oh no, now she's a fairy queen, in the Feywild, and oh, she's chaotic neutral now, and the creator's saying something like, well, she could be any alignment at any day. It's like, no, Igvilv is based off of Luhi, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, that one Finnish folklore figure. She's not at all good. She is meant to be fucking evil. Why are you taking my favorite villainess and turning her into that? Why couldn't you take one of like the 15,000 of Ed Greenwood's half-naked powerful demigoddesses and use that for this role? Come on. Ugh. I've decided that in my own head, It's the sister, Elena the Fair, that sometimes would get mistaken for her, and she's stolen her identity before. That's the one who is going around as Igvilv, and she's just confused and thinks she's Igvilv, and that the real Igvilv is off doing some evil shit, terrorizing some peasant folk in the mountains somewhere. That's what I decided for my own sanity. I don't really have a solution for the bass thing, though. I'm sorry about that. All right, so back up to Daggerford, and let's depress myself, and well, also make a crime lord happy. But yeah, anyone who gets auto-modded, just please let me know, because I do have a few mods, but I'm also quite a bit more nocturnal than they are. So, and I don't tend to have the stream manager screen visible, so I don't always know when things get auto-modded until I'm told. So, just let me know. I mean, if it's actually.
Soul shall be mine.
Get away from me, unclean one. What do you mean? I even took a bath this morning. Idiot, your love of life disgusts me. Alright, let's see if I can. I'd like to talk to her a bit more this one. So yeah, just as a
Soul
FYI.
shall be mine.
Oh, Leela, I really will save you from yourself. Fool. Alright, let's talk to her about.
Be mine.
I do like the picture they used for her. Teenage angst. It's always fun. Alright. Oh shoot, I'm up way too high. I wanted to find the crime lord. Well, maybe I'll find the crime lord after I make that guy sad. You shall begin typing profanity. Well, I mean, you can. Just make sure it's like, standard profanity. No racial slurs or like homophobic or transphobic things. Yeah, that's fine. You can say that. General profanity is fine. You can say fuck all you want. I mean, I say fuck all the time, so there you go. Basically, if I say it, you can say it. Alright, so I think Fernigold is somewhere around here. Those are the ones who sold the poor kid the map. I wonder if I get to beat the shit out of that. Could be. Alright. Oh, there he goes. Alright, I'm gonna save and brace myself, because I feel like this is gonna be emotionally difficult. Little Johnny Sprout when I climbed out of the well. Only I appreciate my sense of humor sometimes. Alright. Sad shit incoming. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's disappointing, because curry is great. No, I want curry. I do not have curry in the house still. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the disappointment. And then at midnight, well, are there a few places that are 24-hour, like supermarkets? Ugh, though, that is disappointing. Oops. Sorry.
What? Hello?
Have you any news about my son? Please tell me he's alright. Fuck. Prepare yourself for some horrible news. Oh! Oh, nice. Open 24 hours again this month. Oh, that's good. Oh, dear. This is gonna be hard. He's dead, isn't he? I thought so. A parent has a fear for such things, Tell me what happened so I could break the news to his mother. He went into the tomb and was surprised by an ancient and powerful foe. I avenged your son, if that's any consolation. It's good to know that some other adventurous child might be spared the same fate as my son. Did you bring my son's body with you? Yeah, I've got it right here. Thank you, sir, for all you've done. I shall go and make sure he gets a decent burial. Please take this for your trouble. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Take care, Fernigold. Your son was lucky to have such a caring father. Huh. Night hour coffee shops. I feel you. Now that I live in the basement again, I get to raid the fridge, and that's quite nice. Back when I was living on my own, though, it's like figuring out which delivery places delivered it were still open at 3 in the morning was very helpful. I always love coffee. It's in the Bible. I believe you. All right. Can I yell at these two fucking asshole kids? Please tell me I can. All right. I'm gonna yell at these fucking asshole
What do
kids.
you want?
I thought you'd like to know that I recovered young Fernigold's body in a cave your map led him to. What? But I never met. I never knew. What are you going to do now, mister? You need to turn yourself into the Daggerford militia. If you don't, I'll send them looking for you, and the consequence for you will be even worse if they have to hunt you down. Yeah, I'm gonna send this kid to turn himself in. Yes, mister. Come on, Brookmax. We better do what he says. It wasn't like we knew that stupid map was real, was it? Eh. Well, hopefully they turn himself into Frederick. I think Frederick will find a proportionally appropriate punishment for them. Jotharian would probably just, like, string him up, but I think Frederick's got a sense of balance. Well, now I'm depressed. Oh. Okay. Had me worried for a second. Alright, so now let's go find Vladimir. And give him his ship back. And then I guess I'll go to Liam's Hold, because I don't, as far as I know, have a quest that takes me to the other area. So it seems kind of silly to go to the other area just to avoid going to Liam's Hold. On the other hand, I do kind of want to see what's in the other area. I'm fairly certain I'll have a reason to go into the other area eventually. Otherwise, it wouldn't be on the map. Vladimir, hello.
Welcome.
Ah, you have returned from the hunt. Have you managed to secure the 3 antiquities that were lost on the way to Waterdeep? I have all 3 items. Splendid, you have done well, my friend. And have earned your finder's fee of 2,000 gold pieces. Shall I try to persuade for hire? Yes, he's kind of a dick. Normally I would scoff at such a request, but since I am such extremely good spirits, I shall give you your 3,000 gold pieces. You've earned it. Well, thank you. It is, after all, a pittance when compared to the value of the items you secured. Now, is there anything else I can help you with? I'd like to see what you have for sale. Oh my. Look at that. Look at that. I admit that is a tempting sight. It is a very tempting sight. I shall consider it. I've only been playing for an hour and a half, and yet I'm yawning. That's alright. I wonder if Emmy is still playing Final Fantasy X2. I might peek. If you hear weird sounds, it's only because I fucked up my volume control. Ah, nice. Looks like she is still playing. Very nice. Okay. I like the science tube. Alright. Anyway. Let's leave Vladimir. Oh, wait. Does he have a new quest for me? Vladimir, have you any new quests for me?
Welcome.
Just browsing. Okay. He does not. Alright, so of the quests I still have, I have Astriel Takes Flight, which is in Liam's Hold. I have Cattle Rustling around Daggerford, which is in Liam's Hold. Oh, actually, wait a sec. To the south, shepherds graze their animals out in an area known as the Wild Pastures. Okay. I have one more subquest. Oh, wait. I should travel to the village of Liam's Hold. Alright, I guess I'm going to Liam's Hold. Liam's Hold. I don't want to move on with the plot. Want to wander around and cause trouble. Okay. Okay. Yes, I gotta go south first. Ooh, when I establish a stronghold, messengers will come with new quests. I do like that. Ah, 6 hours. Hello, fellow who I gave your all back. Ew, gross. Yeah, sometimes I'm a disgusting person. One sec. Ew. Alright. You don't need to know why I'm saying that. Use your imagination, it's probably disgusting. Okay, world map. Down to Liam's Hold. Look at all these places I have been to. I feel quite accomplished. Alright. Was it green or yellow? Sort of greenish. Oh, hey, Zenturms. Let's kill them. Alright, fuck it. There's quite a few Zenturms here. Hello, Zents. Have you ever gotten a fireball to the face? Ah!
I will answer any threat
I
you
really need to up my
bring.
concentration.
You will die!
Yeah. Okay, one sec. You can tell you and I are of a similar age, Rashke. Because all I need to say is that there's something disgusting. You immediately ask what color it is.
Say hello to my crossbow.
Young people don't understand. God, I remember being a kid and jumping off like the treehouse and being fine, and then being an adult and you turn your neck wrong in the morning and you're like, okay, I'm gonna feel that for a week. Ah, thank you. Alright, where the fuck is this last fucker? There he is. You're an asshole behind me. I do not like when they evade my fire. That fucking annoys me.
I will answer any threat
Alright, fine,
you
evade
bring.
this.
Yeah.
There we go. Fucking evade some magic missiles to the face. There we go. You need a shower and sandwich. Yes, you should go out for sandwich.
Yes? Is there something you need?
Where am I? I'm not. Got a ways to go before I level up, but it's not too bad. Be stinky sandwich at home. That is also an option. Hello, Blessed Mew. How are you today? I actually managed to live. I'm quite happy. I should loot more corpses. Hey, some potions. Potions are good. You could always go out and be stinky too. cares? No one should be standing downwind. If they're downwind, that's their problem. All right. That has always been my opinion. Oh. Well, there are people to talk to. Let's save again. I would rest, but honestly, I hate much prefer daylight, so we're gonna see that. Tradeway, Gillian's Hill to the north, or Gillian's Hill. Jethro Monroe, Methro Monroe, Sussy Monroe, and Yeg Monroe, and Fang. Alright. Hello.
Well met.
Yeah, what do you want? Good evening to you. What are you all doing here? Listen, Bale is a free country, innit? You do your thing, we do ours. Now go on, get you gone. Okay. Methro Monroe.
What do you want?
Just leave us be, yeah? We ain't bothering no one, is we? Only the English language. Yeg.
Pleasure to see you.
Okay. Well, I wonder if I'm gonna have to fight these guys eventually. Ah, sour-faced and sneaking. You would be forgiven for believing this man is a hoodlum. Well, perhaps that means he is not a hoodlum. Perhaps he is there for legitimate purposes. I mean, I'm kind of skeptical of that, but you never know, you never know. So what was I gonna see? I went into the screen. Oh yeah, I wanted to check my notifications real quick. Sorry, one sec. I need to see if I need to argue with people on the internet. And the answer is probably. Alright. I am very fond of posting really long opinions about things I watch on television on the internet. It is my hobby. Okay. Now, those guys look sketchy, but perhaps are not sketchy at all. It would be kind of cool if they were not sketchy. If they were just there to look vaguely sketchy. Alright. This is quite pretty. Ah. Ooh. This is all vaguely fortressy, isn't it? An old
Look at
temple.
that old structure. Yes, what do you want?
Ah, sorry. Seems to be abandoned. How odd that it's right across from the village. I wonder what it used to be. Well, my map says it's an old temple. We all need a hobby. This is true. This is true. Alright. Will this be my stronghold? Kinda has a stronghold looking of thing going on. I do know I get a stronghold. It's funny to me that Neverwinter Nights 2 also has a world map and a stronghold. We all want a stronghold.
It seems I can't.
Yeah. Nor can I. Okay. Let's see. Before we go inside, I want to wander around somewhere outside. There's a tent. What on earth is there a tent about? Oh, an obelisk, too. Tradeway. Gillian's Hill to the north, Baldur's Gate to the south. Beware Dragonspear Castle. I have heard things about this Dragonspear Castle, but I do not know anything about it. The tradeway continues southward towards Baldur's Gate. There is no need to travel south along this road. Okay, that's fair. Well, I might want to go south one day. I don't know. Perhaps I want to see Baldur's Gate because I've never actually played the... Oh. Vijoni Whiz. This guy looks interesting. I wonder if I will die because I did not rest. His decor seems quite drow-ish. But, you know, that might not mean anything. I don't want to prejudge the guy. Vijani Ishwiz, traveler of the plains, a man of considerable charm. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah! Hello!
What is this place? It's my pocket plane, of course. Interesting. So we're not in Faerun anymore? Actually, yes, we are. I've settled here for a couple days while I'm on business on the Prime. Business? I don't suppose you have anything for sale, do you? Actually, I'm just here waiting to meet someone. But I suppose I would be open to a little trading, yes? Would you like to see my wares, Mr... Mr. the Red? Yeah, it doesn't really work that way. Okay, Eric, yes, let me see what you have. Oh my. Outfits. Brass giant string. Well, I cannot buy those. That is true, I cannot. These are quite nice, but again, kind of outside my price range. Nymph cloak does seem like a nice thing to have. Whoa. My word. Well, if Ipsani hadn't maxed out her spell allotment, she would be drooling. Look at all these. Crushing Hand, Black Staff, Time Stop. My word, these are lovely things. Staff of Power, a Rod of the Ghost. Evering's Amulet of Aid. Use aid. Ah, fair. Sometimes things are exactly what they look like. Wanderer's Ring. Ring of the Ram. Ah, knock. Plus knockdown. That's kind of funny. Hal Verbosch was the deadliest pirate of the Nelanther Isles. While other pirate ships would work together to capture large, heavily guarded cargoes, the tight-lipped sailor would wait and watch and sneak in and pillage from the other pirates. No one except Verbosch's own crew lived to tell the tale about it, because Verbosch put them all to the sword, then sank their ships. Finally, Verbosch and his fellow cutthroats bit off more than they could chew, and were sunk by a fellow pirate, whose magical ring punched a hole in the tight-lipped sailor's hull that sank the ship in only a few minutes. That is funny. Yeah, I mean, I guess in theory I do feel bad for people who are genuinely duped, but I mean, he did kind of tell us what he was like from the very beginning, so I don't know. I suppose, well, I'm definitely not going to judge your satisfaction. Oh my, look at all these little cool things. These are kind of cool. Well, I do own a bag of holding already and have a source for it, so I'm not too worried about that. Unless this is cheaper. About the same price, I think. I can never resist a bag of holding. Nah, I'm okay. Oh well. Dimensional gate. I want a cool thing to travel the plains in. I think that would be fun. Mayor Whimsy's home. Which is on the other side of the fence, so that's good. Pardon me. Okay. Okay, no surprising area there. speaking of age, Harper's a bitch. Alright, so, now that I've explored everywhere else, let's go in and see the town. Welcome to Liam's Hold.
This seems like a quiet little village nestled by those cliffs. What could possibly be of interest here for the bold adventurer?
Good question. Let's find out. Nell's Pie Shop. That sounds interesting. Now, we are late in the day, so I think I'm going to rest. There we go. I lived. Let's talk to the mayor. Mayor Wilmsley's home. Secretary Twinken. Twinken is busy and efficient and takes great pride in her organizational skills. She also seems to be quite tiny. Is she just standing far away from me, or is she actually very small? She seems to be very small.
You are most welcome.
I'm sorry, the mayor's busy. Please come back later. Ah, it's a lady mayor.
Greetings.
Excuse me, please. I'm rather busy with village business. You'll have to make an appointment. Okay, fair.
It seems I can't.
Yeah, right. My own fault. I forgot to take my omeprazole till much later. There we go. So, the mayor is not terribly helpful today. So, let's see what else is here. Holdfast Inn. That seems like a place to look around. Night Watchman. Ibis Barbaric. Like the arrow.
Hail, traveler!
Oh, goodness. Well, traveler, welcome to the Holdfast Inn. Ibis Barbaric will be my name, and if I can make your stay in any way more pleasant, I will. So what can I be doing for you this fine night? I'm as dry as a fire elemental's jockstrap on a hot day in Anorak. Barkeep, get me some ale. Well, I just gotta say that.
I need more ale!
Oh, there's some decent alcohol there. Alright, so now let's talk.
Hail, traveler!
Actually, I'm looking for work. Spoke to Havisar, have you? I met him in Daggerford. He was in Daggerford searching for adventurer types, but I've seen him back here recently. Have a look around the inn and you'll find him not far. Thanks. Is there other work available? Let's see. Old Robert's having a bit of a bash over his place and has ordered a load of ale from here. You could take that over to him. If you'd like. I just haven't had time to do it yet, and you'd be saving me a trip. Alright, what's his order? Go talk to Nilly, me darling wife, in the kitchen. She'll have it all in hand. My thanks for you for helping out. Okay. I got a quest. Fair enough, fair enough. Tell me something of Liam's Hold, barkeep. As you wish, though I'm not sure that there's much to tell, to be honest. Well, what of the fabled Tower of Sunder Hallindium? I've heard about. Hallindium, I've heard of. Ah, man of some learning, I see. You know, you'd be in the right place. Well, you'd be right there. Why, the very place itself takes its name from the Hallindium, now being called Liam's Hold, of course. As for the tower, you'd be standing in it. Standing in it? Oh yeah, it is true to be sure. What remains of the tower now forms the upper reaches of this very inn. If you take a look from the outside, you can see it quite clearly. Is there anything of the original remaining? Oh no, it's all very much in the past now. You'd be best served to remember the fine service we're offering our guests. Then thinking on tittle tattle. Now, can I be getting you something else? So what's going on around here? By way of entertainments, you mean? Yes. Do you have any musicians here tonight? Ah, the Holdfast Inn is famous for its entertainments. Many a traveling merchant and wandering adventurer make their way here for our attention. To the arts firm is widely known. So what's happening tonight? Tonight. What a treat we have in store for the cultured guests tonight, good sir. The Hope Fest Inn is proud to present in a one-night only show Evani's Fantabulizer. Wow, Evani's Fantabulizer. Oh yes, amazing, isn't it? I can't believe we actually got her to agree to perform here. I keep having to pinch myself to make sure I'm not dreaming. So what is it that she fantabulizes again? Vanny's Fantabulizer. Sure, you must have heard of it. It's all the talk of Waterdeep right now. No, can't say that I have. It's no shame, sure? Yeah, tis no shame, sir. All I can say is that you really must be here for the performance. It has to be seen to be believed. That does sound interesting. A miracle of our times, sir. No less than that is what it be. Is there anything else you needed? Is that a shell on the table, sir? Ah, that's right of you. It was a gift from my cousin, Aldernar. He claimed to have found it while serving in the Amnian Navy somewhere in the Moonchase, but I think it's just so likely he bought it in one of those fancy markets in Joaquin's Promenade, to be honest. Promenade, probably. I challenged him about it, but he kept climbing up. Ha ha ha. Do you see what I did there? Shells, clams, very amusing. Yes, well, sorry. Alright, looking for work. Okay, yeah, we got this already. Okay, let's take something else. Okay. Right.
That could be arranged.
Okay. So, let's see who we can talk to. There's Ivani with a thing. There's Hevisar over here. Uh-oh. Ivani seems to be having some trouble.
It seems I can't.
And a wedged shut door. Damn this thing, it was working last night. Let's talk to her. Hi! Hi! Hello. May I be of assistance? Bless this thing, I can't believe it won't work. Alright, anyway. Correct order now. Excuse me? You seem to be cursing and waving your arms around, and I thought maybe you had some trouble with your thing there. Thing? My good sir, this is a so-called thing is my incredible fantabulizer, famed throughout the Sword Coast and beyond. That is an outfit. Are you the Ivani, creator of the famous fantabulizer? Yes, sir, I am Ivani. The fantabulizer itself is rather a joint effort with a magnificent friend who goes by the name of Silhouette. I fear it will be famous, however, for another reason tonight. Why is that? I'm supposed to be performing here tonight with my fantabulizer, but the blessed thing's been sabotaged. Sabotage? Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. There's a whole component missing from the fantabulizer that was here when I set up this morning. Now it's gone. Was it left alone? Yes, for a few hours. I was tired after a long journey, and setting up here for the performance, Nolly gave me a bowl of her excellent soup and some bread, after which I just collapsed into bed for a while. I suppose someone could have interfered then. In fact, that's probably the only time it could have happened. So between 2 and 6 hours before now. Okay, well, I'll help you look for it. Thank you. That's very kind. I'll be most grateful to whoever can recover it. For now, I must try to rustle something up by way of repairs, but I honestly don't think it can be done without the component itself. Huh. Okay. Well, I guess I'll keep an eye out. Jumble of gears, lenses, and rotating things. It's anyone's guess as to what the function of this mechanical monstrosity is. Alright. Hilfer guests. Let's talk to them.
What do you want?
Just leave me.
Well met.
Oh, an adventurer. Go get him, lad. Get him one for me.
Hello.
Times can be hard for farmers these days. Alright, so let's talk to Hevisar.
Oi, what can I get ya?
Ah, Eric the Red. It's good to see you again. My thanks to you for coming here so swiftly. It's not like you did every single sub-quest that you could possibly do before getting here. Indeed. Of course, Hevisar. It's a pleasure to help you however I can. As you know, we've been suffering the loss of a large number of livestock from our grazing lands to the south of Liam's Hold. The sheer numbers involved are enough to suggest that this is not the result of natural causes. Yes, I remember. I've sent word of your coming to the shepherds in the pastures and had hoped to send you to them immediately, but since I've arrived here in Liam's Hold, the situation has developed somewhat. Please tell me what's changed. Why, I've been speaking with Mayor Willesey, the leader of our community here, She wishes to propose to you a trade of sorts, and I for one agree with her perspective. You may have noticed on your way here the large castellated structure just to the west of the village. Yes, I saw it in the distance, but didn't approach it at all. Actually, I tried the door.
The building itself is a former temple that has lain deserted for many years. I'm sure you would agree that it would make for an excellent stronghold and base of operations for an adventurer such as yourself.
Oh, I do like the way this conversation is going.
Mayor Vilsey proposes that you should use the structure as I suggest. She considers that your presence there would deter the raiders and bandits that are plaguing the region from approaching Liam's hold, while providing you with a secure base within easy reach of most of the Sword Coast.
That is actually a pretty good idea. This seems like an excellent opportunity, Eric. I suggest we take it. I agree. I have talked with the mayor that you should talk to her about this before we progress with the animal wrestling mystery. I understand that she wishes to meet you in person and ask for a small favor as a show of good faith before she passes over to you the temple keys. Of course, I should be happy to meet Mayor Wilsey and help out where I can. The mayor works from her home here at the village. Please go and see her at earliest convenience and return to me once you have convinced her of your good intent. I am, of course, most eager to get started with the mystery at hand. Farewell, Havasar. Well, I get him. I'll finally get my stronghold. That is the
Greetings,
downside.
friend.
I'm doing all the subquests first. Alright, so... I wonder about her machine. I have no idea where I think I will find a solution to that. But, I mean, I'm pretty thorough, so hopefully I can find it. Let's talk to Lasher.
I greet you.
I greet you. Please take a moment to review my fine wares. Sure. Is unfavorable. Magic bag. Anything in here that calls to mind anything interesting? Not really. Stools? Feel like kids are always nice. Tools. Potions. Okay. What's that? Lasher always keeps one eye open for beautiful artifacts such as this one, and regularly sources exotic items with unique designs. This sword was made for a holy ruler of a desert kingdom far away to the east. Interesting. Interesting. Alright. Okay, I'm in the inn.
I miss the old times, you know?
Okay.
Things are a lot better back then. I
Well,
greet
let's
you.
insult the guy. Ah. Well, I guess I missed my shot of insulting him by saying he was well spoken. I'm a little sad about that. Oh well. I would have been interested in his backstory. Alright. Let's talk to Nully Beverick. You seem small.
I have no desire to speak with you. Leave me.
The food's on the table over there. Take a plate and help yourself to what's in the pots. Ah, she's door. Actually, I'm not here about the food. Iris has asked me to take some ale over to Rab's place. I understand he's having some kind of celebration. Yeah, that's right. Sorry about being a wee brash with you just before. Dealing with customers all day tends to set me on edge. Well, let's be a little nosy. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I'll keep that in mind. You and Iris make an unusual comment.
You'll not live another day if you push
Half
me
dwarf,
further.
actually. Just because my Mao is a bit on the small side, ain't no reason to be calling me a dwarf. Sorry, didn't mean to offend you. Okay, I'm in a foul mood today. I'm thinking about my pa running off in search of gems and leaving me and my ma to pair alone isn't improving things none. Don't worry, I'll rein myself in a bit. Where's the cell then? It's over by the back door, all ready to go. Rob's already paid me, so you don't need to be collecting or anything. Okay, I'll get it over to him. Good lad. Alright, so I am wondering what I can do about... what's her name's machine? Dig it.
Ugh, this pack is heavier than I am.
Alright, well, fortunately... There we go.
Bring me some ale!
There we go. Okay.
Boy, where's my drink?
That goes outside, I think. Alright.
Now that you're lying.
Alright. I still wonder where I'll find the girl's component. And I'm also a little worried that oh, complete. Gotcha. And I'm a little worried that I fucked it up by not being nosy with that Lasher fellow. But I didn't want to be racist.
I need more ale!
Wait a sec. Where did he go?
Boy, where's my drink?
That Lasher fellow disappeared on me.
It seems I can't.
Okay.
Bring me some ale!
Okay. The Lasher fellow disappeared. I feel like that's sketchy.
Well met.
Ah, fine afternoon to you, sir. Okay. So Rab's place is just across the street. Well, that's convenient for me. Halfling villager. Let's talk to the halfling villager. Hello, fellow halfling. We are both tiny.
Hello there.
Oh, there's Lasher. Oh, he's outside now. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so...
Good tidings to ya.
Different time of day. I'm still waiting to find me a goose to lay gold instead of eggs. Yeah, I don't think this is likely to happen. I'm sorry. Alright. Uh-oh. That does not look good. We in the house?
What is that
Reeks of garlic. This might be strong.
overpowering reek? Garlic? Grander at Sotnert ate 3 raw cloves a day, and I don't think even his breath smelled this strong.
Despite being deathly pale, from this close you are able to see a weak rise and fall of the gnome's chest, indicating that he's alive. Surely he can't be that drunk. Take a closer look, but don't touch. Bent closer to investigate the stricken figure. Spellcraft. The gnome doesn't seem to be under any magical effects so far as you can tell. You do notice that his eyes are half open. Alright. Let's waft it. Grab some of the recently sliced garlic from the kitchen table, press it firmly under the gnome's not considerable nose. A few inches seconds pass. And then all of a sudden the gnome lurches forward, his eyes flick fully open, and he stares at you with incredible intensity. Thank goodness you're alright. Who the hell are you? Eric Threat, please take a moment to recover. Goodness me, I feel terrible. What's going on here? That's a good question. I found you lying on the floor when I came in. Really, I don't remember how I got there. Well, you look rather pale, I must say. Perhaps you had a fainting fit? Pale? Pale? Good grief, man. I spend half my life working outdoors and have a complexion to show for it. Well, you certainly look very pale right now. Just wait a minute there. This is ridiculous. Did he get vampirized? Oh my, I look terrible. I know. How can this be? Settle down there. Let's see if we can figure out what happened here. He's a vampire. Why don't you try to tell me what you do remember? Just start earlier today. Maybe you were making some preparations for your party, perhaps? Let me me see now. Yeah, that's right. I was late last night, and I was making up some garlic pie for the guests. My favorite. Yes, what happened? I was just about to put it in the oven when I realized I forgot to whisk the eggs for the garlic pavlova. This meal gets better and better. Yes, absolutely. I like my party guests to be confronted with new experiences. And then, yes, that was it. Sometimes things get so confused when you're trying to prepare so many dishes at once. What next? Well, you see, I also realized I was getting a bit late for casting the frost spray spell I was to use for making the garlic ice cream. Garlic ice cream? What else do you remember? Well, then there was a tapping at the window, the one that's open. We're on the second floor here. That's right. Sometimes if I'm working up here, I don't hear the door, you see. I'm focusing on to tap the window with a stick or something. I moved to open the window, but before I could get there, it was thrown open with a great force, knocking me back into the room. I don't remember much after that, but I do remember a dark figure. A terrible dark figure leaning over me, and I sensed great strength in it. I lay there paralyzed with fear, and it spoke something. Something. Try to remember. It said, "You will not do. I'm sorry." That's all I can remember. You have any idea of what kind of creature it was? I don't know, and really I don't want to think about it too much. It frightens me. New subquest! Alright, I'll solve the mystery. I'll get there. Do not fear. I'll discover the truth of this. I'm not really an expert on this mystery business, I'm afraid. Is there anything else we need to do here? I still have to give you your ale. Yeah, splendid, thank you. Not really. Okay. What's this thing you got about garlic? Oh, I love garlic. I absolutely adore it. My Auntie Esmeralda always said that my mother lay down in a garlic patch to give birth to me, and that's how it all started. Regardless, I have, to some extent, devoted my life to garlic and the popularization of its charms. Why, right there on the wall, you can see my greatest achievement to date, the garlic vine. I'm impressed. Hardy and strong, able to grow in any climate, even those without soil. Why, there's not a person anywhere that need be without garlic once my garlic vine becomes better known. I know a little magic and like growing plants, but I love garlic, so I decided to put that all together, and here I am, the proud grower of Faerun's first garlic vine. It makes me so proud. Thank you for that. Alright, nothing else. Thank you. Goodbye for now. Alright, well, that's interesting. There's a fit. There's the magical garlic vine. Let's read the recipes. 101 garlic recipes. Learn how to prepare the business pavlova extraordinaire. Kitchen ninja skills approved. Oh, interesting. Alright. Can I pick another one? Okay. Ice cream recipe. And finally, garlic guy pie. Okay. Save yourself. Save yourself. Okay. Alright. Let's go buy. Let's grow some that vine. Well, if I ever need garlic, I'll know where to go. I feel like the guy was visited by a vampire who was turned off by the garlic.
There you go.
Alright, well, thank you. Reb's vest and loincloth. I'll forgo stealing that.
Right, I can do that.
Alright. I don't really have any reason to steal any of this. Oh, the garlic shear. Amazing. This sharp blade has peeled and sliced so much garlic that the edge has become corrosive to the exposed skin. The smell does tend to be a little off-putting, though. Alright, I love this guy. Okay. I do wonder about that one girl's... Okay.
I greet you.
I'm still sad I don't get asked any questions because I missed my shot. Oh, hello Raiders! Hi Emmy! Did you have fun with Final Fantasy X2? Let me give you a shout out. Oh, I'm pretty sure everyone knows Emmy. Just a sec. Emmy Andrew is one of my dear friends who is very, 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 very good with the chaos. She has been currently playing Final Fantasy X2 and Xenoblade. Though I actually didn't see her what plays in the play, so I gotta catch up on the VOD. She is her big claim to fame, of course, is Xenogears, and watching her play through Xenogears and do the voices is a spectacular experience. I think the VODs are on YouTube, right? Haha, thanks for the raid yesterday. Aw, that's sweet. That was very entertaining to me. Unfortunately, I am not gone anywhere. I'm still here, so it's less fun. Somewhere not. Ah, well, you should do something about that so we can see the rest of it, yeah? I am roaming around the town of Liam's Holt trying to figure out what happened to some girl's freaking invention and a few other things. There might be a vampire. And there's a pie shop. Oh, I'll keep that in mind. I'm always glad for a recommendation. Remind me later. Maybe we'll read them. So, what I'm going to be doing this for a little while longer, I think. So, hello Raiders. If anyone needs to raid and run, you are welcome to do so. Lurking is A-okay with me. I am Squid Monarchy. I play Neverwinter Nights almost exclusively. Not completely exclusively now, though. I do occasionally play Atelier Rorona when I can be bothered to hook my Switch up. But I'm not playing that today. Today I'm playing Neverwinter Nights. Specifically, I am playing Darkness over Daggerford.
It smells rather nice in here. For a bakery, of course.
Something I can do for you?
Hi, what is this place? This is my baking shop. Oh, it's also my house too, of course. I can't afford to rent a separate shop, so this is it. Do you make cakes or only bread? Oh, yes, both. Would you like to try some? Sure, let me see what you have. Ah, cherry pie, toffee apple, and echoes cake. Well, they always sound good. I will keep them in mind if I ever need to buy a pie. Oh, his name is Lord Orfeo, and he's super nice and runs his playthrough. That is very cool. How far has he gotten? Oh, well, I shouldn't be nosy. I should find out more about the mysteries of this town. Go on here. Usually with these subquests, I have an idea of where to go next, but I honestly don't. I don't know where to go next. I'm a little perplexed. Let's see.
It seems I can't.
Great. My friends, I do not know what to do.
It seems I can't.
Sorry, dearie, I'm busy feeding my lovely new pet parrot. Please come back later. Okay, well, I mean, I guess I can talk to the mayor, but I was kind of hoping to get an idea of these subquests before then. Hello?
Hello there.
Maybe back in the inn. The innkeeper might know something. Ibis Barber.
Hail, traveler.
Alright, well. When I woke him, he told me some incredible story about a creature flying in his window, scaring him half to death. To tell the truth, I'm a little worried about what might have happened there. That doesn't sound like Rab. Sure, he likes to drink, but not too sus. So it doesn't seem likely he's just drunk. How are you? I'd mentioned to Mayor for that. Okay.
Hail, traveler!
Alright, so I talked to him about that.
That could be arranged.
Okay, let's see. Where I think it would be useful to search for the Red Capitals.
It seems I can't.
Bring me some ale! I knew you'd come back!
How are their affairs going? Not well. I just seduced the variable wave from my coagulator from the cantilever resonance fractalizer, but that didn't work. Let me try cross-patching the feed of these others. Actually, trust me. State's not very well. Any ideas of that? Maybe not. I may be an inventor, but I earn my way through public performance rather than selling my creations. Okay. Oh, I don't know why I'm mentioning this, but I see that old maid Michonne has set up on the outskirts of the village. He's a merchant of sorts when he's here in Faerun. Here in Faerun? Yes, he's a plane traveler most of the time and doesn't spend a lot of time here these days. Why shouldn't he mention it? It's never been much love lost between myself and Michonne, to be honest. In a way, I think he's been jealous of me. Oh, we might have a clue after all. You think he could be responsible for the sabotage of the tabulator?
No way.
No, I doubt it. He's not malicious, really. We just never got along. Have a look him up. Okay. Well, I mean, it's a clue at least. Guess I got anything to do.
Hello again. How did you get on with me?
Oh, I'll get out of here. Okay. Huh.
Well met.
Okay, hard times for the farmers. Alright. I mean, I could rent a room.
It seems I can't.
I mean, I could try. We'll see what happens for later. Is there anything upstairs to look at? I guess that's the question.
Hands off, Ed!
Hail, traveler!
I'd like to rent a room.
That could be arranged.
Certainly, sir. We have a number of rooms available. We like to think that it is full of things such as warming pans, placement of old bedclothes, half an hour before you retire that can make a difference. For 5 gold pieces, I will give you a key that grants access to the upper floor. You may rest there as long as you like while you're in Liam's hold. Yeah, here's plenty. Very good. Food is always available to the guests in the kitchen at any time. This key will grant access to the bedroom from the stairs. Feel free to use any one that has a door open. Thank you. Okay, so let's see if there's anybody upstairs to talk to. I should try Daggerford for that matter. If there is. Projectorizers connected to the moverizer check. Okay. There are people upstairs. Okay. So I may want to check the other places upstairs. Okay. So let's see. Are there people to meet? Yano Kent. Let's talk to him.
I greet you.
Yes, I greet you, and that's the last thing I shall be doing. I believe you were about to leave. From the look of you, it is quite clear you would not be staying in the finest suite. My apologies, I seem to have wandered into the wrong bedroom by mistake. Alright. I wouldn't necessarily mind making this guy miserable, but I don't want to make my hosts upset. At least not until I get what I want. Deal?
Right, I can do that.
Alright. If you want to. You're not actually over here. Ah, gnomes. Alright, yeah, you gotta come over here.
Right, I can do that.
Why are you stuck behind the fucking door, dude? Thank you.
Right, I can do that.
Fucking gnomes. Alright. So I didn't quite finish asking Emmy, how did Final Fantasy X2 end for you tonight? I remember having so much fun with that game. Oddly, I enjoyed it more than Final Fantasy X, though obviously, without playing Final Fantasy X, you lose a lot of the impact. Let's talk to this girl.
Hi there.
Barbaric. Hi there, just help yourself to any room with the door left open. Who are you? I'm Emmeline. Pleased to meet you. My mom and dad run this inn, and I work here cleaning and tidying while I'm waiting to take a job as a nanny to one of the wealthiest merchant families in Waterdeep. Tell you the truth, I can't wait to get to the big city. What are the wonders I'll see there? The City of Splendors. It's well named. I hope so, I really do. Won't be long until I'm there, Emily sighs wistfully. Well, I hope she has fun. Alright. Okay. So nothing more interesting to see over here. Alright. Let's see, where am I going now? Oh yes, I was going to talk to the plains guy again and see if he's a clue after all for the sabotage, because otherwise I'm not sure where that could be. I mean, I could always talk to some stuff for her anyway, but still. Jump risers and then take over.
A drink for witches!
Interesting. NPCs and schedules. Alright. So that fellow's right out there. I could talk to the Night Watchman, I suppose. Hello, Night Watchman.
Well met.
Good evening, adventurer. Please do not dally on the streets at night. I'll dally wherever the hell I want to. I shouldn't be rude, I suppose. It's not his fault. He has a job to do, and I should respect that. Alright. Wonder about this way. Alright, let's talk to this guy again and see if he's got anything to say about the Fantabulizer. Hello, friend.
Yeah! Hello!
Hi, Vajoni. Ivani recommended me to come and see you. Oh, really? How is this sweet little thing? No, actually not brilliant. It seems that someone sabotaged her Fantabulizer device. Oh, who would do such a thing? I was wondering if you knew anything about it. Oh, me? No, I'm sorry. I can't help for you. I wish her the best of luck in repairing the damage. Huh. Is that a dead end, or...? Okay. I like his stuff, but...
Yeah! Hello!
Alright. Okay. This, my confused friend, is a fully fledged plane of existence controlled by yours truly. Pitched off, if you will, from the prime. Free to travel with and interact with any other planes as I will it. Incredible, how could such a thing be? Actually, I don't pretend to understand the magic of the thing. I just sort of found the place ready formed. Some divinations helped me gain an understanding of the controls, and that was it. Quite a find. Wasn't it? I'm here for a few days on business. Okay, so here we go. Yep. Okay. Damn. Well, this lead did not pay off, did it? Okay, so I should talk to Mayor Wilsey, I guess, and deal with the others, I guess. But I would like to help that nice girl. I really would. One second. Oh, I got a message. Hello, Power of Positivity. It's nice to meet you. Emmy does always give a good stream, so sorry about that. I just saw that I had an email and I wanted to read it. Well, I guess I don't know where I can go for that. Maybe I'll end up wandering about later and find the poor girl her peace. But still, I suppose she's gonna have to postpone her show for now. Poor thing. Alright, well,
You are most welcome.
let's talk to the mayor.
Greetings.
Hello, you are the adventurers sent by Havisar. That's correct. Well then, pleased to meet you. I must admit to having been somewhat curious about seeing you in person. I hope I don't disappoint. No, of course not. Havisar should have explained to you already my thinking about granting you the use of the old temple outside of our settlement here. I firmly believe we have a situation that could work to both of our advantages. I do not wish to gain myself a new neighbor without a small test of your, how shall I put it, fidelity, perhaps? What do you wish me to do? Alright, a rather unpleasant family of ne'er-do-wells and brigands has decided to take up camp along the tradeway just to the north of the hamlet. They're a clan of scoundrels who call themselves the Monroe family. I've met them. Really, well, I see they obviously thought of you as something out of the league. Although they have only been in the area for a few days, they've already caused trouble in the Holdfast Inn twice, and yesterday they roughed up a couple of farmhands, seemingly just for laughs. They were spotted sneaking around the old temple there, up to no good. I'll be not surprised. No doubt they will eventually get bored and move on, but I would prefer this to be sooner rather than later. Convince them to be on their way, and I would willingly hand over the key to you. I don't want anyone to get hurt, them included, if possible. Okay. I pledge my aid to the good people of Liam's Hold. Yeah, that would be lawful. Good's fine, though. There is nothing lawful about my choice. Yeah, that's right. I'll steal shit. It'll be fine. I resent that switch, though. Alright, so let's go bully some people out of their corner of the map. Did I check it? Did I look everywhere in the fucking one area? I can't remember if I did. Okay. Do I want to murder these people? Oh.
Well met.
Alright. Hey, look, get out of it, yeah? Let's try persuade. The mayor's on the verge of calling to Waterdeep for protection. It would be easier to just move on, you know? The last thing we need is the Waterdeepian army crawling all over our business. Come on, you lot, we're moving out. Oh, well, that was easy. Skill check it is. Alright, well. Still not sure I finished that one area. Maybe it didn't. Maybe it didn't. Alright.
Greetings.
Have you spoken to the Monroes yet? They're gone. I convinced them it wasn't in their best interest to lurk here any longer. Excellent. My compliments on the job well done. I'm as good as my word, Eric the Red. I'm happy to pass you this key. Maybe even I'm glad to be rid of it. Make good use of the structure. I have a structure now. Well. Oh, I needed something.
Greetings.
Mayor Wilsey, I'm rather concerned about Rab business. Oh, really? What's the matter? Ivis asked me to take some Alt over to Rab's place. Found him sprawled on the floor, and upon questioning, he seems to think some dark creature, came in his window and maybe attacked him. Oh my, do you believe his story? Yes, I do. I feel there's some evil at work here. Well, let's say I'm not sure. I must say that Rab likes his ale, Eric, but he's not a liar, and we should trust that he at least believes what he's saying here. I do not wish to jump to conclusions, but your tale says something else I've heard in a new light. What have you heard? Well, just something I'd only thought of as a little village gossip, but I wonder. Do go on. A couple of days passed. I was over in Nell's kitchen, and Nell was telling me about some strange dreams that her daughter had been having of late. Quite disturbing dreams, from the sound of it, and most terrifying for the girl. I hadn't thought there was anything to it, but the labors of growing up. But now that you mention this about Rab, I believe it warrants a second look. Shall I go and talk to Nell and her daughter, then, and see what I can discover? Yes, do that, but be careful, okay? Nell's daughter's pretty shaken up, I believe, and she's only young still. Don't push her too hard. I won't push her. Okay. So, let's follow this mystery. I still don't know what to do with the other subquest. But soon I will go into my temple, which I will now own. There you go. Nell's pie shop. Let's talk to Nell. Hello, Nell.
Something I can do for you?
Hello, Nell. Mayor Wilsey has sent me over to have a talk with your daughter Jemmy about her dreams. Really? Does she think there's something to worry about then? Yes, we believe there might be some idiocy lurking. Neither of these are great options. Let's go with honest. Oh no, what are we to do? We should not be staying here if my Jemmy's life is in danger. There's no need to panic, Beth. I will protect you from anything that might threaten you or your daughter's lives. I hope you know what you're doing. Jenny's just in the kitchen painting. You see yourself, sir. Thank you. Alright. Mr. Barnabas? Oh, that looks creepy. Jemmy Kirschtorten.
Hi!
Hi! Hello, Jemmy. I need to talk to you about something. Oh yes, I know about that. Mr. Barnabas told me you would be coming. Mr. Barnabas. Mr. Barnabas is my friend. Vampires called it. Say hello, Mr. Barnabas. Beep. Mr. Barnabas lets you. He's your friend too. Hello. So what have you been dreaming? I don't know if I can tell you about them actually. Why not? The man says I should tell no one. I already told Mummy, so I really shouldn't tell no one else. Maybe Mr. Barnabas can tell me then? Don't be silly, you can't talk to Mr. Barnabas, only I can understand him. How can you understand him? This is my friend, silly. Mr. Barnabas has a special way of talking that only goes in my head. Mr. Barnabas flaps his feet furiously. Oh, you clever Mr. Barnabas, you clever little fellow. Jimmy claps her hands together with delight. This is creepy. What is it? Mr. Barnabas says I might not be allowed to tell you, but he could tell me, and then I could tell you. Then everything would be alright. Isn't that a neat idea? Clever Mr. Barnabas. Okay then. Mr. Barnabas says that sometimes when I'm asleep, and my mummy's asleep, a man comes through the cracks of the floor, because he's all made of steam and air. Oh, shit. But Mr. Barnabas always has to hide even though it's nighttime, and he likes nighttime. But anyway, the man likes Mr. Barnabas and wants him to go away with him. But Mr. Barnabas, he doesn't want to go because he likes me all the better. Then one time, the man sat on my bed, but I woke up and told him to go away. That's when he said he shouldn't tell anyone he was here. What else happened? Then one time the man came back, but this time he wanted to get my mommy. But Mr. Barnabas woke me up to tell me that the man was going to come before he went to hide, and when the man saw that I was awake again, he left my mommy alone. Okay, this is fucking creepy. He said he was going to marry my mommy, but I told him I didn't want him to be my dad, and I told him to go away and there's someone else. Did the man come back? No, he went away and didn't come back again, but Mr. Barnabas says he isn't very far away. Thank you, Jimmy. Oh, my poor darling. Mommy's so worried about you. It's okay, Mommy. I'm not afraid with Mr. Barnabas here to help me.
Come and talk a while.
Please come and speak with me again before you leave. I want to know what you think is going on here. Alright, well, Mr. Barnabas seems to be actually a friendly guy. I was thinking he'd be evil, but maybe not.
Something I can do for you?
I'm still very anxious about my Jemmy. Tell me, what do you think? I had a very interesting talk with Jemmy now. What do you think? Speaking of bad friends, big dreams and artistic bed. I'd say you have a future sorceress on your hands. Really? Is that bad? Well, it can be difficult for parents, but it doesn't mean she's a freak or anything. I don't know what to say. This is all a bit of a shock. But what about the dreams? That I'm not sure. I'll do my best to discover if there's something real about her dreams or not. Aye, for that I thank you. I do hope there's nothing to worry about. Alright. Okay. Now what? Can I go upstairs? This is broken. Can I talk to Jimmy again?
Hi!
I'm doing my painting. Alright. Said he's not far. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Thank you for following. I hope you're having a good time. I did not know that there was a limit for following. At some point, I'll probably hit that limit myself. I follow lots of people. But, I'm good for now. Alright. Heck. Heck in a handbasket. Now I don't know what to do with this. Alright. Michael and Xanda's home. Oh, did I go in here? Maybe we should go in and find out. Xanda Pennywell.
Hello.
Hello. Say, what can I mean, are you alright? Well, I think so. Yes. Xanda's nimble fingers move with great care over the fine silks and satins that she uses in the production of beautiful garments. You do seem a bit hazy. I'm sorry, you see, I'm feeling a bit lightheaded and confused. I just need to get on with my work. Excuse me, please. Well, that's sketchy. I think this lady may have a problem. Let's sneak upstairs. We'll look at her drawing board. Star stick. What the hell is a star stick? We're gonna steal it. Ah, Camille Flames. Shaky snap. The instructions seem simple enough. According to the manufacturer, this glass tube is capturing starlight. It reminds me of those, what are they? The fluorescent rings you get, like, haunted hayrides? That's what it reminds me of. What the fuck are those things called?
It seems I can't.
Why can't I? Let's talk to her again.
Hello.
Okay. Now I don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. These are trickier than they were. Guess?
Well met.
Ooh, an adventurer. Go get him. Give him one for me. Alright, well. Happy to if I can figure out what the hell I'm getting them. Okay. Well, that was coming from the floorboards, right?
It seems I can't.
Oh, there's one. Let's see what's in here.
It seems I can't.
Alright. I guess I could try to talk to that rap fellow again. See what if anything. Oh, okay. Such a cute kitty. Emmy, by the way, can verify that my cat, who I previously mentioned, is very cute. Because she is. Alright, let's talk to Rab again. Alright, how are you doing? Oh, good. It seems that you're not the only one who's been having nocturnal visitors. I've been speaking with Jemmy and Nell, and the poor young thing has seen many strange things. Little Jemmy? Dear, she's such a sweet and innocent young thing, full of life and hope. Tell me, is she alright?
This pack is heavier than I am.
Oh, I've encumbered her. She seems to be fine. Kids are pretty resilient, you know. That's a relief. Well, I should go over there and see for myself. I'll do that just as soon as I finish my jobs here. Alright. And what? I rested for 8 hours. Nice. Okay. Back to the inn. Guess we'll talk to the, innkeeper again.
I have no desire to speak with you.
That's fair.
Leave me.
Oh, there. Okay, desires.
Greetings, friend.
It's a long day. I could use a drink.
I only want to talk to her, sorry. I feel like that'll move on the plot.
Hail, traveler. That could be arranged.
I'm gonna talk to that guy in the tent again. See if there's something I'm missing. Oh, stop that.
Bring me some ale!
What's over here? Note matrix. Aim to please, you aim to please. Wash hands after use. That's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I'll talk with that guy again. Something nearby. Let's talk to the slasher guy.
I greet you.
That's good, thank you. Okay. Did the dwarf or did the gnome come to the inn? Maybe that will help. By people who give me information. A hint might not suck. Alright, let's talk to her.
Something I can do for you?
Oh, I need to talk to her. Yeah, okay. I see your rules. I suppose. A spy king. Alright. So, they want me to speak to her. Actually, now that I've spoken to what's his name, maybe I'll talk to her again. The other girl again. Oh.
Hello there.
Uh-oh. Business in Zanda. Okay.
Greetings.
I hear that you've been to see young Jemmy Kirschtorte. How is she? I'm very worried about her. There's something serious happening here. I fear that you may well be correct. I've learned more myself, and it does not make me feel at ease. I overheard your conversation with the guard here. Please tell me, what have you learned? Hagrid here is one of the village watch. We have posted several watchers around the village each night since the trouble on the caravan route and the loss of livestock started. I thought it sensible, and it's helped me rest the nerves of the village folk. Well, it seems like an excellent idea. Last night at around midnight, Hagrid was on watch outside the Holdfast Inn with Xanda. Xanda normally works as seamstress, but with her husband away on business in Baldur's Gate in these evil times, she's volunteered for the watch. Tell Eric what you and Xanda saw. Yes, please do. I value your opinion. Like the mayor says, I was watching with Xanda, and we saw someone moving rapidly between Rab's place and the Holdfast Inn. It was pretty clear they were trying to remain hidden, and I suspected something immediately. What did you suspect? I don't know exactly. Perhaps a thief or some such. It happens here in those parts. I see. Me and Xanda hurried on round, and I swear I saw a tall gentleman huddled up against a cliff wall at the back of the village. But it was just for a moment like. Next thing I knew, the fellow was gone. Faded into the mist. Man made of steam, just like Jemmy said. He's right, my lord. Then, before my very eyes, I saw the mist vanish through a crevice in the cliff. A couple of seconds and it was gone. What is Xanda? That's the thing. Xanda said she hadn't seen anything, and to tell you the truth, I thought it were the darkness and worry getting to me. I decided to sleep it off and headed back home. So what has brought you here to see the mayor? Just before I went to Xanda's house to discuss what happened, she disappeared with neither a warning nor a note to say where she's gone. I take it this isn't her usual behavior. Very much doubt it. According to Hegrad, no clothes have been taken, no letter left behind, and there's even food eaten on the kitchen table. That is suspicious. Search the cliff face and see if you can discover something there. Should you need to, you'll find the door to Xanda's house unlocked. Hopefully one of these places will yield up a clue. Okay, I'll start right away. Good luck. I fervently desire to bring closure to this matter. Oh, that's all. Goodbye. Alright. So, want to... Actually, real quick, I'm gonna pop in here. Save my game. Yes, you're right. I've been doing a lot of wandering about back and forth. Rosy cheeked villages. Yeah, those are pretty great description. Hello, Somerville TV. How are you? Thank you, Emmy. Other people have hydrate. I have save your fucking game.
Not on your life!
I knew you'd come back!
It seems I can't.
Let's see if we can't at least figure out this end of things. Still not sure what to do with the other thing though. I mean, maybe with the inn right there, I guess I could try east. The annoying thing to the east. Maybe if someone stole something, they ran that way. I don't know. It is within the fence, though. Maybe. I don't know how this works. Oh, actually, I was gonna move my space. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Right, I was gonna show you Xanda's house too, wasn't it? Oh my goodies. Come on. Let's check her house. Diary of Xanda Pennywell. That's promising. Look at today's entry. Funny, I seem to have had some kind of memory blackout. The last thing I remember is sitting down to eat last night before heading out on the watch. Next thing I know, I'm sitting here in front of my breakfast. No hunger whatsoever. I have a strange yearning to take some early morning air and walk by the cliffs. That'll probably help me work up a hunger at least. Must have fallen asleep before heading out with Hegrad, so I really should go and apologize a bit later in the morning. Maybe I'm not such a great watchwoman after all. Poor lady. Let's flick to a random page. Dear Diary, I'm too tired to write much today. And my fingers are almost numb with trying to get everything finished for our first big sales trip to Baldur's Gate Markets. I'll write more tomorrow, I promise. Okay. Ah, Jemmy's birthday party. Jemmy was 8 years old today, and I gave her a silk scarf made from materials I purchased in Lasher. The colors are fantastic. Rich golden hues and purpose flecks, which you normally never see in these parts. Jemmy was thrilled and wore it all day. I'm pleased. She's been having a difficult So that seems like a good reason to go investigate the cliffs. Which I was going to do anyway, but it's nice to find extra reason to do so. Alright. Let's go north. There's our less water. Ew. I got cliffs down here, but I thought she said to the north. Right, well, let's save. Is there anything to find around here? Is there a spot check? Come on, you idiots. Get out of my way. These people. Thank you. Maybe up the other side? Okay. Is a vampire about his friends? I honestly think so. Which is why he didn't like the gnome, because the gnome likes to eat garlic. Garlic everything. Okay. Cliffs. Maybe the cliffs over here? No, these are more of a forest. I thought they said the cliffs to the north. Okay. I am perplexed and concerned. We must liberate the village from the evil vampire threat. Therefore. Yes. Where the event trigger will be. I feel like there should be an event trigger somewhere around here, yeah? Seems reasonable. Okay. Maybe. Maybe I just need to search. I wasn't really doing anything with detect mode, was I? Aside from this, I have no idea. Hopefully detect mode will figure out something, right? I forgot that that was a thing. Detect mode, detect mode. place where Hagrid, the night watchman, claimed to have seen a figure turn to mist and disappear. It is true that there's a crevice here, though it has been hard to spot. The edges of the crevice are covered in mold, moss, and slime, and a centipede as long as your hand, from the wrist to the tip of your middle finger, crawls languidly up one of the inner surfaces. I mean, to be fair, I'm a halfling. It's not a huge thing. Look closer. All is not as it seems here. There's an unreal quality to the appearance of the cleft in the rock. Put my hand in it. Ouch. Nips you through the chinking your armor. Okay, able to trace with vision. Let's walk through. Okay. Well, this place looks like a dick-filled finish. What the hell is a Daxion? Wait, did I not know?
Oh, my nose is telling me there's something out of place here. Perhaps behind that door.
Oh, I
Then
met
again,
this
maybe
guy.
not.
This was the necromancer from earlier. Glowing flame hood. Yeah, this is the guy who had the zombie army in, earlier. I thought he sounded familiar. Daxion. I wonder what happened to him. Okay. Now just switch out ghostly visage for continual flame.
Ha!
Switch out my flame related, There we go. See.
Ah, this
It
pack is
seems
heavier than I am.
can't.
Ow.
Ha!
Oops. Oh, those look fancy. Wiki speed. Okay, well, we are keeping those. And what the hell? Temple Assault Orders. By the order. Oh, of the High Priestess Merovina of the Harvest House, Daggerford. An assault is to be made in Shantaea's name upon the Temple of Baal on the outskirts of Liam's Hold. The spate of murders of innocent folk and the abduction of children carried out by these followers of Baal cannot go unpunished. The existence of this temple is a threat to the entire region. The teachings of Baal are abhorrent to decent people, and we must strike decisively to drive them from this land. Ranger Conway will lead the assault, backed by the druids, elves from Misty Forest, and a number of woodsmen and farmers who have sworn their allegiance to ending this evil. May Shantaea guide you all. Oh, well. I mean, that seems like a reasonable thing. Oh. Thought I was searching. Okay. Am I carrying too much? I am, kind of. Let's see. Maybe I'll buy some more of that guy's bags of holding. I feel like I probably could use at least one more. way? Otherwise, I'm not really sure where I
It
should be.
feels very small in this tomb. And stale, too. Must we stay in this oppressive place?
I'm still trying to figure out where the hell we're going. Might be fucked. Am I sure there's nothing here? It's awfully small for a temple. Not sure. I don't know. There must be something here. Feels like a dead end. Shouldn't be a dead end. Oh, found it! A loose brick protrudes, inviting me from the wall. You hear the sound of stone scraping against stone and turn to see that one of the wall statues are moved. The mechanism was obviously very old, and the statue had broken in the process. Behind the broken statue, you see a previously hidden passage. Yay, we can continue on. Alright. Maybe I want to rest. Okay, let's go into the secret passage. Alright. Uh-oh. Well, this looks promising. Oh. What the fuck? Alright.
I am aware.
God, what are you doing here, Worm One? Leaping me before I suck out your lifeblood. I might ask you the same. What are you doing here? I wait the awakening of my chosen wife so that I may be free of this place. Explain yourself. It is a tale of many ages, living one, but I shall not linger in the telling, for I have yet much to do. Well, she doesn't want to be your wife, so get the fuck away from her. Once I was a priest of the Veyrun, a masked lord, captured by Sunder Halindlium during a mission on the surface. Halindlium locked me away in his dungeons and slowly turned me into the form you see before you now. Cursed to remain within the area of his dungeons and vowed to remain here until freed by my wife. Only she has the power to release me. Where's Sunder Halindlium? Sunder Halindlium was a wizard warrior of a great power who used to live in these parts. During his life, he was one of the most powerful mortals walking the surface of his world. This village stands here on the lands of his former stronghold. What do you mean only your wife may free you? The words of Halindlium's curse bound me to these halls, such that only my wife may free me. No doubt my wife from my living days is long dead, but my new wife lies here at my feet. When she awakens, I will finally be free. Okay, tell me about Varun. Varun is the protector of male drow such as myself, the lord of all that is hidden, champion of evil works on the surface of Toril. Even on death, I remain a servant. Are you saying Halindlium turned you into this creature? His vampiric form, yes. He drained me of all my blood and forced me to drink accursed ichor that completed my transition against my will. If you mean did he force me to evil, then no. I believe I was already thoroughly evil by your standards during my life. Evil and deliciously unrepentant. Ew, I'm not gonna tell him to take this woman. What the fuck? So, is it you that have been visiting Rab and Jemmy? The villagers, you mean? Yes, that was I. What did you hope to achieve? To find my new wife, of course. Then gnome was obviously unsuitable, not only due to his gender, but also that vile stench that clings to him like a wet robe. The girl has unusual talents, and I found myself drawn to her against my will. She commands a creature of the night, and I found it incredible that she is able to command it with more authority than myself. Her bat familiar, you mean? Yes, that's correct. His loyalty to her is incredible. What happens now? Now I wait for my new wife to awake, and I shall at last be free. The ceremony of wedding was to be complete. Yeah, no. I mean, I could give him someone, but I feel like that's a little evil, so no. I'm sorry that it's come to violence, but I assure you I will enjoy every beautiful second of your death. I feel like I would get the teenage girl and sell her to him, but that would be a dick move, and I don't intend to do that. I've been slugged. Well.
For honor and duty!
Oh, fine. Fuck you, dude.
Say hello to my.
Ooh! Alright, fine, we're gonna do this. Evade this, you fucker.
Yeah!
That's a fire laser.
Hello.
Okay. What? Who? Where am I? It's okay, Zen, you're safe now. I'll get you out of here. These places are scary. Where am I? Explain to her what happened. Oh, then I owe you my life. I think nothing of it. It's my honor to save innocent life where I can. That's a little pompous, but we'll go to that. I don't want the lawful points, damn it. To think I came so close to a fate worse than death. It does not bear to think about such things. Please, I will leave this place and return to my home. You're welcome to visit me there any time. My home is also your home. Well, that's very kind of her. Let's get this guy's stuff. Fuck this dude. Being evil, I think it might have been fun to give her the teenage goth girl, but what the fuck is this thing? Bone Brothers Bacati. The Bacati brothers, Gemso and Jamso, were two of the finest thieves ever to emerge from the sweltering streets of Memnon and faraway Kalimshan. Their bravery and cunning were the stuff of legend, even within their own lifetimes. They rose rapidly to head one of the infamous crime cartels of their homeland. It is said that no job was too big, no vault too well protected, and no maiden able to resist the power of the Bacati brothers. It seems like this is somewhat of an exaggeration. A little over 400 years ago, they left their homes, telling their trusted lieutenants they were heading out for the greatest heist of all times. They were never seen again. The presence of their remain here suggests that the aforesaid heist involved the treasures of the wizard and warrior, Sindar Helidlium, and clearly they were unsuccessful. Exactly what he did with them upon their capture is unclear, but their skulls are now potent and magic, and clearly have been tampered with by someone with great knowledge of the arcane. Oh, wow. Okay. Guess we're gonna keep this fucking creepy thing. Let's put it in a bag of holding, though, so I don't have to look at it. Such a creepy thing. Okay. Alright. Okay. I think at this point, I might call it a night. I spend 3 hours of streaming, and that's always a fun interval for me. It's kind of my sweet spot. That kind of... I want to claim my stronghold, don't I? I should claim my stronghold. Then I can help Hemazar on his thing. And figure out what the hell's going on with that girl. And buy another bag of holding. Now let's go to the temple. Stronghold. Oh, there she is. Okay, well, actually,
Hey there. Lovely place you have here.
I
A
did
spot
not
of
want to move ahead with
daubing, a
this
few
yet.
new carpets and draperies, and clear out a few boulders.
Ah,
You could
shit.
have yourself a really cozy boat hole.
I didn't want to move on with the plot yet. Alright, well. No moving on with the plot yet. I'm gonna do have it start sync first. Sorry. Subquest first, damn it. I did not realize that I was gonna wake up friggin' Astriel. Alright. Fine. Pardon me, we're gonna do this real quick. I'm gonna kill this guy again. It's not like he was hard. And it's good to know that I can move on with the plot, though. Doesn't want me though. No moving on with the plot. Not yet. I am not ready. Well, I know I've got to be over here.
It feels very small in this tomb. And stale, too. Must we stay in this oppressive place?
Yep. Alright. So let's talk to this asshole who wants a wife without bothering to, like, ask the woman if she wants to be his wife. Fucking asshole. Why am I slow? Seriously, why am I slow? I've got boots of haste on, damn it. I should not be slow. No, I'm not gonna worry about it. Let's go. Now let's murder this guy again.
I am aware.
Alright, I want the answers. Chosen move, explain yourself. Okay. Where's that? What do you mean? Maroon. Evil. Rabbit Jenny. What did you hope to achieve? Got familiar. What happens now? I will stop you. Attack. I'm not even gonna bother. But it's really bad for me, so I think I'm gonna hit him. And I'm gonna hit him. Useless. Because what?
Ha!
Ah!
That's
Ah!
Hey guys, can you not let me kill them? I survived last time.
Taste steel, villainous wretch!
For gold and
That was an
gold.
asshole fucker. My teammates are useless. They're not really useless. I'm just annoyed. Because I don't want to move on with the plot yet, but I hadn't saved before going into the stronghold. Astriel, no plot. No plot for you. You've got subquests to finish. I thought the farmer's quest was going to be the main plot, but no. Apparently not.
It
So I gotta do that
feels
first.
very small in this
Quit
tomb.
whining.
And stale, too. Must we stay in this oppressive place?
Wish you would quit whining. Alright. Oh good. I'm not fucked anymore. Alright, back to the drawing board. Save. It will be fun to get this. Alright.
I am aware.
Alright. Get the information, because I like getting information. Sender. And a whole bunch of Christmas. Oh, fucking hell. Seriously? I got him once. What the fuck? Why is he so hard to kill this time? This is karma. This is karma because I don't want to move on to the plot without doing the subquests. They're gonna punish me and I'm never gonna be able to beat this fucker again. Alright. Alright. This way.
I am aware.
Alright, back to getting the same information I got 400 times before. Okay, Baron. Damage achieve. Not familiar. Happens now. And I'm not gonna let that happen because you're a dick. Now maybe if you asked me when it was gonna go down, that would be different. But you didn't because you're an asshole.
Ha!
You seem to think it's okay to turn women into fucking vampires without consent.
Ha!
And they got knocked out. Why did I get that?
For honor! Yeah! Ha!
Let's get
Hello.
Alright, let's get down. It's late. I'm gonna go to there. Metagamed a little, but I don't want the fucking lawful points. It just comes from being slightly pompous. Okay. There we go. Skeleton bones. And these assholes. Alright. That was a cool story, but moving along. Yellow box. Creepy fuckers. Alright. We have looted. I have not moved on with the plot yet. We have to get the fuck out of this building. And then I'm gonna save. I'm gonna call it a night. And then maybe tomorrow I will find out what's going on in the neighboring areas. And actually, it bothers me. I'm not sure if I did finish the one area or not. That annoys me. Maybe I'll pop my head in there. I don't know. How the hell do I get back out of here? Oh, there. There's a trigger. Save your damn game. Thank you, Emmy. Alright. Buy another bag of holding while we're here. Hello. Bag of holding.
Yeah! Hello!
That was a bit patronizing. I would say it's a lot patronizing. How is she? Fine. Okay, excellent. Alright. I don't know, this guy seems sketchy. Alright. These are good stuff. Alright, got another bag of holding. Always good to have a bag of holding. Everyone should have a bag of holding. 6 or 11. This is also a long shot, I think. Is there a place I have not gone? Is there a way over there? See, that's been bothering me. It took 4 hours. That has been bothering me, that area right over here.
Yes?
Where'd you sneak up from? Good afternoon. Fine morning for a spot of heavy drinking. It's another day already. You think I could go back yet? Go back where to? Liam Scholt. Why shouldn't you be able to go back there? Look, I didn't want to steal it. Oh. Well, I think I found that missing quest part. Old mage? Yeah, you seen that play shop shine in Liam Scholt, right? A few days ago, it appeared when I was out gathering wood. I heard someone coming up behind me, then clunk. Next thing I know, I'm waking up and this old man's telling me I have to steal this thing from the inn and bring it to him. Did the mage threaten you? He said he was going to make me into a toad or bug or something and squash me. He said I had to get him a sting or I was for it. Okay. Why didn't you take it to him after you stole it? I was scared of going back in that tent. I reckoned he's just going to kill me when I go there, so no one can see us. So I came here to hide and get drunk. Do you really think the mage won't be able to find here? I don't know. Not really, Bush. Why don't you give it to me? I'll return it and confront the mage. Okay. Amatic force microflame. Well, this is definitely the missing part. Ah. Okay. I like the registry thing. Okay, well. It wasn't where I was thinking it was, but you know what? I'm fine with that. Okay. Solve the quest anyway. That was good luck. Alright, well. Good way to end the night, huh? End the night by completing a quest I didn't know I could really complete. I just thought I didn't finish that one part, but apparently I can't get to that one part. I hate blank spots on the map. Now let's talk to this guy. I want to keep his tent. Can I keep his tent? I'll take this over the fucking stronghold. Hi.
Yeah! Hello!
Yeah? One of the villagers said you threatened him, forced him to steal part of a manuscript nebulizer. And what did you say then? I think he tells the truth. There's a small town justice I smell on the horizon. Guilty as charged. No witnesses, no alibi. Oh. Fine. Just my intuition. It could be wrong. No hard feelings. Not all of us magi are pompous fools. Alright. Well. Actually, no. I really want to kill him.
Yeah! Hello!
I want to snow. I think he tells the truth. Alright, I'm taking you down. Ha! More chaotic. Finally! Fucking bot dealing with you crimes throwing more trouble than it's worth. Should have learned my lessons better. Less crimes? I'm no fragile human. This front you see here is just one of many I've added to my collection over time. There's always foolish weaklings stumbling like infants. I did not rest to get my smoke back. Oh well. Through the plains without knowing the dangers that lurk there. Oh dear. Dangers like me. What have you done with Vajani? Consumed it. Utterly and finally. I enjoyed every last moment. I got the chaotic points and I get to kill this guy. Nice. Enough talk then. Know that I will wear your flesh with delight and achieve far greater things than you've ever done. Okay. Well, let's hit him with some fire. Oh, there's gargoyles. Okay, well let's hit him with some massive fire.
Ortano, Fortigiamar.
Okay, this will be wrong. I may regret this decision. I may regret it a lot. You know what? I'm good. Let's put that there. Actually, let's just use it.
Ha!
Alright. Now, let's blow it up.
Ortano, Fortigiamar.
God, it's slow motion. Playing a fireball mage is fun. There we go. I might need to do another healing potion. Healing kit. Gosh, I wonder. Well, I can't buy healing kits from this guy. I've got the fucking thing. Oh, brother. You are correct, Emmy. You are correct. Let's talk to him.
Yeah! Hello!
Oh, okay. I fuck. Tell me you saved your damn game. No, apparently not. Alright, well, at least I know where I'm going. Now I gotta go, because otherwise I'm gonna forget. Because I accidentally found my quest answer, and I'm not gonna fucking find it again, I think, if I don't do it now. Alright. There. If I save it for tomorrow, I will not remember. I just remember that I didn't have this area and thought I could get there. Hey, kid, come up here. Ah, poor Squinty. Come here, Squinty and little. By the way, as I said before, anyone who is curious, Amy can totally vouch for the fact that my cat is adorable. Good night, Emmy. Really, as soon as I kill that guy, I'm going to bed too.
Yes?
Alright. Drinking, go back to... Ah, why would you be able to? Old mage. Okay. Mage threaten you. Why don't you take it to him? His plan. Alright. I might forget to tell him, but you know, that's fine. Okay, eat your food, kid. And now, I'll just go back and fight a wizard. At least I got mechanic points. And I get to fight a wizard. It's always fun to fight a wizard. Wizards have wizardy stuff. I'm probably gonna miss that shop. There's a few other wizardy shops, it's fine. Alright, there we go. Let's save. There we go. Just in case. And let's murder this guy. Okay. Hi.
Yeah! Hello!
Alright, we already had this conversation. I think he tells the truth. And I'm gonna take you down. Primes. Okay, what have you done to him? Ate him. Okay. Alright. Thought I fucking hit him with a fireball. Hold on a second.
Ortano for Digyama.
There we go. Set him with another one. Set him with another one.
Ortano for Digyama.
Gosh, it's fun to set things on fire.
Ortano for Digyama.
I'm really close to getting all of these fuckers.
Ortano for Digyama.
Fuck! I was not paying attention.
No! The great prize.
One more try. Kitty cat, what are you doing? Be a good kitty. Okay. Alright, we're gonna try this again. I just need to keep an eye on my health better. Alright, you are a dick.
Yeah!
Okay. Tells the truth. Guilty as they come. Yes, chaotic. Alright. What have you done? No, fuck. Now you're gonna do this to me, huh? Now you're gonna freeze. This is karma. This is bad karma. This is karma for all sorts of things. Clearly. Alright, well, I am guy, and then I'm gonna go to bed. But I'm gonna murder this guy first, god damn it. Okay. Okay. One more try. Zipping through here. Load. Quick save. You should see the look on my cat's face right now. He's like, you are a fucking moron. Which is accurate. I finally got to the point where I could cast an empowered fireball. Well, I'm gonna cast an empowered fireball. I'm gonna cast all the empowered fireballs. Alright, hello, sir. I'm going to murder you.
Yeah! Hello!
Alright. Think he tells the truth, guilty, committed crimes, blah 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 blah. Yes, yes, you are a monster. You eat people, you want I'm gonna go this way. I am gonna cast an empowered fireball on you. Oops, no. I'm gonna cast an empowered fireball on you. Rakshasa. Ha! Empowered fireball. Run this way. Good, okay. And one more. I got him. 803, nice. Oh. Probably still have to kill these guys though. Yeah. You seem like the angry sorts. Gargoyles. Not the nice sorts. Okay, one more. Thank you, Lieutenant. I want to keep the tent. Ooh, a rapier. It looks like a good one, because I don't know what it is. Ooh, an alien blade. Who knows where that creature that murdered Vajoni obtained this item? Material strangely cool to the touch and difficult to look at. It seems to shift and reform beneath your very gaze. Whatever the background, it is clear that this blade is powerful, though some unknown planar power source is able to summon a horde of alien tentacle creatures, distort vision around a chosen individual to protect them from ranged attacks, either bind or summon an alien creature to this plane of existence. Following Vajoni's demise, whose powers are waning, as the planar's connection weakens, and will not be renewed once all charges have been expended. Wow. Trapping shield, Everark's tentacles. But the attack bonus is nice without that, so yeah, we're gonna keep this fucking thing.
This pack is heavier than I am.
Bitchin'. We are, however, gonna replace this with the alien blade. We'll give the rapier to her, Gary. Okay. Better. Alright. Okay. That's kind of cool. Fire. Killed it with fire. Pen's still here though. I wish to keep the tent. It would be fun to keep the tent. I wish I could move it to my stronghold. Okay. Alright, well, let's go tell the nice girl that we can fix her machine, and then we'll call it a night. Maybe we'll get to see what the machine does before we call it a night. That'll be kind of cool. Alright.
I knew you'd come back!
I confronted Vajani and discovered his true form. True. Tell me what happened. It seems that Vajani had been consumed by some hideous creature on his travels through the plains. The creature had taken his form, though it's found no clue as to why it should be separate from the device here. Incredible. Your presence here is a testament to your survival. Thank you. Who knows why the creature should want to sabotage the fantabulizer? Perhaps when it consumed Vajani and took on his passions and fears, it became obsessed with Vajani's jealousy. I expect we'll never know. Poor fully expecting the adventure type. Vanny's color ring. I must see to making these repairs and preparing myself for tonight. Hi, thanks for you. Are you sticking around for the show? Yeah, I'll be here. Excellent. I hope you enjoy it. Okay.
I knew you'd come back!
Hi there. Just saying hi. I don't get to see the show. Oh well. That's the problem. Alright. So then, I just have to go see that guy. What is it? Bunny's color ring. Oh! I got a bonus spell slot for sorcerer level 3. And color spray, searing light, and ultra vision. Okay, that is very cool. One of the earlier creations of the infamous inventor and performer known only as Bunny. Sight is actually one of practical means of a pure artistic design. Bunny himself is a rather colorful character, both in dress and attitude, and this ring literally embodies these traits. Little garish to look at the useful to adventurers and pins, without a doubt. Well, I quite like that. Okay, well, let's take that. I'm gonna save the call tonight, because that was annoying. That's cool. Baby. Oh, no. Hey, what are you doing, little girl? Sorry. Anyway, I'm gonna figure out who to raid. Thank you for your patience while watching me be an idiot and stumble into a solution without quite meaning to. So that was quite nice. I appreciate that. God knows when I would have gone there next. Well, let's see. Who can we raid out to? Goodness, I got a few people on I can annoy. You know who I haven't raided in a while, but popped in to see me the other day? Emmy recommended someone. I wonder if that person's still on. First, I should find that out. Let me scroll and see what that person's name is. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Where is Lord Orfeo? Well, let's see if that person is on first. Because I always like to meet a new person. I'm not seeing them. Perhaps they've... Oh, no, they are on. Okay. Let's go say hello. Xenogears looks like what they're playing. Looks like they are mid-game, so... Oh, kitten. You are such an annoying cat. I love you. Alright, so... Oh. Don't whack your head against the tray. I'd pick you up in my lap anyway. You don't need to run... Okay. Anyway, let's go meet Lord Orfeo. He seems nice. And meanwhile, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you for streaming with me and putting up with my nonsense. And I hope you have a good night. And I think I just said that. Alright, it's clear I'm tired. Goodbye.